Hey JT, dude, I can't hear you for shit, dude. For real.
Up
Dude,
lately.
you've been at it for at least half an hour now.
I'm sorry, man. My thing's been fucked up. Now I got it fixed.
There we go.
Yeah, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I fucked up because my
Hey JT, dude, I can't. Oh, oh shit.
yeah, it's you're just echoing on the other side. Don't worry, I understand. You're trying to get into the thing. You hear me now on that thing?
Oh yeah. Testing, testing, molesting, testing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what were you talking?
I was talking about an AV star named Soya Oi. I forgot her name. Sora Oi.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
So
there's also some stuff that went on about.
there was. Man.
Yeah, it's a little bit like. Yeah, I was talking about the situation with her. She's a retired adult video star,
Hmm.
and she's getting shit on because she has kids. And guess what they said?
What?
I feel sorry for the kids for having AV stars as their monitors.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was mean spirited, but yeah, it was kind of a joke. But they kind of did that in me, like she doesn't care.
Fellas, is it haram to have kids now that you're a retired porn star?
Like I don't blame the lady. She wants to have kids. She wants to have kids. She's married now. She's happily married.
I mean, you can only do so much.
I know, and they're trying.
They're just, it's just simps.
I know, and it's kind of funny. Like she got. And there's also the fact that guess what's going on with High Dive?
High dive, high dive.
It's the streaming
Sound,
service.
yeah. Let me guess, it's getting a sword into Crunchyroll.
Um, yeah, and also the fact that they're going to be removing their stuff outside of the U.S. And I have a feeling Puerto Rico is one of the places that is going to be removing it too.
Why am I not surprised? Honestly, why am I not surprised, dude?
Yeah, yeah, because they're yeah, because right now they are pretty pissed off right now. Because I know people outside of America are probably going to be pissed off
Well,
about the removal of starting December 14th.
more like more like outside the continental U.S.
Yeah,
Of course, as always, Latin America gets the fucking shit as always by the white man.
yep. Well, that's because of the whole licensing thing. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like to me they said that they're doing the whole reshape thing.
So what? So let me. So they're reaching a deal with Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised. Crunchyroll is fucking Satan, man. Why? Why
because
do you
they
always say
got
that?
because I think Sony and it's Sony itself too.
Of course.
And that's what's
So
going on.
Sony has not been, you know. Oh, so Sony can suck my dick, man. Honestly, they really really hate the fucking audience.
No,
They've been actually
well, I heard what happened to a lot of people who got their DVDs sent over to them by the company itself. They don't give a shit about the quality of their work either at Sony. Yet they're selling their TVs at expensive prices, but they don't give a shit when someone.
oh, same with the PlayStations. That shit's been on $500 for well over 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
And you expect, and the only people who can afford that are your drug dealers, or anyone who is actually loaded. You know what? I don't care anymore. Sony lost a customer well over 10 years ago. And I'm not surprised with all the incompetence that these fuckers are pretty much doing.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of things going on, and it's pretty bad.
Oh, Microsoft is not better. In fact, they're just as bad. And Nintendo, don't get me started on Nintendo.
Well, they decided to go to Netflix with the new Pokemon game, the new Pokemon show that they're doing.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Resort. I saw a trailer of it.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about that. I was like, it's not a bad, because I've seen Claymation before. It's not as bad as it.
That's not even Claymation. That's actually CGI made like Claymation.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I got a message from somebody on YouTube, and they were telling me about Farrah Fatherless. Now, Now a lot of people are like, I'm surprised by this because I kind of do feel bad that this happened because, according to her, she claims that because she's pissed off with her, but she's upset with Farrah Fatherless, and I was kind of surprised by this because this was something that happened, and this was kind of a surprise too because I was like, oh. And I asked her if she wants to come on because she claims that Farrah Fatherless is lying and all this stuff, and I'm just like, okay, I'll bring her on just to see what's her side of the story on this one, so I can understand what's going on, because I understand that both sides are having to deal with this, because I think it's because she's upset with her, and this is like, her name was Mint. Now, let me see if I can find the video because this was kind of a situation to where I did the whole I believe in Farrah. It was my thoughts on Farrah, and she kind of came in and she kind of let me see, sort by new. Okay, here it is. This is the one that I encountered. And she says right here, not true. She got on the bandwagon to stir up drama, and I have screenshots spreading. I have the screenshot spreading a terrible lie about me. My religious convictions do not believe in sex outside of marriage. It's a sin as well as polyamory. I am salty about this, and I hate people being misinformed. Her motives are to spread gossip and rumors to get more eyes on her OnlyFans. She went after Squally and contacted her on the phone, to which took further action with her dad to call the cops or the FBI or something. She is now in trouble with a cease and desist letter she got from the voice of Mikuru's wife in Inuyasha's spinoff. To be fair, I called both her and Vic out on this, and I think that's why she targeted me. I went to Twitter to report it because I hated this lie so much. I was friends to her to get an autograph, and she completely took the photo out of context, brought that photo to two autographs for me and my friend. She was high on drugs, narcissist, and has a foul mouth. I stopped at supporting Vic because she got involved with that childish woman. And I asked it, if you wish to tell your side of the story, you can come onto my pad on Wednesday on the 15th, which right now it's 7:45. It's 7:45. She hasn't contacted me or anything like that. And of course, this is the lady right now that in case anyone wonders, this is the lady in question that's claiming about Farrah Fatherless. She came to me and came forward about this whole issue with her. Now, what do you think?
I'm staying out of this, though, to be honest.
I know. And this is between two sides. And I basically invited her to come on the show, but she hasn't responded. She hasn't said anything. I wondered if she would gladly come on and talk about this, because I'm just trying to get both sides of the story to understand what's going on. I understand she's pretty upset with her, and that she was on my show. Even though my show isn't getting a lot of views, but it got a lot of attention on the issue, what was going on with a certain voice actor who was the Cheetor voice actor of Transformers Beast Wars. Apparently there's been some drama between her daughter and him. And yeah, it's pretty bad that she had a fling with this guy. And she kind of went out of her way to sleep with the guy just to piss him, just to go out of the way to tell her, hey, this guy slept with me and therefore is cheating on you while at conventions. So yeah, this drama gets a little bit deep down the rabbit hole for Farrah Fatherless. So that's what's going on, and that's what happened. So what do you think? Just stay out of it?
By the looks of it, she doesn't want to incriminate herself. Or you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I never did.
Yeah, let's not go deep down the rabbit hole. Yeah, because I had to go into this whole issue because of the whole situation with the anime community, because it's kind of getting wacky. But she's also a voice actress. This Muse Mintz lady.
Well, if you want to have her on, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I don't blame her. This is her profile on the voice acting thing. If you guys want to check her out, she could do child voices, female teen voices, female young adult, British, Cajun, French, Southern doll, Valley Girl.
Different accents. Yeah, she do Mexican though.
Yeah. Yeah, she could only do Cajun. Family, teen, female teen, child. Snowball. Equipment. Oh, she has like the blue snowball, which I do have.
That's what I'm using.
Yeah, that's what I'm using too. And this is let me go ahead and play your demo from 2020.
Please, don't go any further. I've been gone for such a long time. What was I even doing all this time?
Yeah, the Blue Snowball is actually
that
one of the most, not only entry-level condition mics, it's actually one of the best ones.
Yeah, I have one. It's
glad to
pretty much right there.
Mr. J? No! This can't be! Why did this happen? If I were the rain that binds together the earth and the sky, whom in all eternity will never mingle, would I be able to bind two hearts together? No offense, Lydia. The other girls think you're a little, what's the word? Intimidating, weird, freaky. Their words not...
Yeah. I think she's okay. She's pretty... I love anime fan dub cartoons, but I think that it can be PG-13 or under to show it family friends to their kids. I also love to be able to do projects involving Christianity, which she can, because I know that they're probably going to make a Christian anime sooner or later.
I'm guessing she's evangelical.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Yeah, but she's religious, so I'm not judging her for that. But she's kind of in the same confines as not safe for work or the word salad audiobook. Working with the beloved has been a blast. She's been amazing. Voice actress. If you've never seen her voice actor, hire help. Hominy fan. Oh, she did fan dubs. Homonia fan dub episode 1 complete. Google Drive. Okay. So she's kind of in the confines of safe. She wants to be a safe.
Family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly type of voice actress, like Pokemon and such.
Yeah. Well, at least she's not a Darman, at least.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. Like, you can see right here, this is the lady in question that is calling out Maria Farrah Fawless over the content that I made a while back with her, talking to her and interviewing her about the situation with Vic Mignogna. Now, a lot of people don't realize, like, she's pissed off with her because she wrote that thing right here on my YouTube channel, and I understand she's pretty upset. So I'm gonna try to get her on if she's willing to get on, but the problem is I don't know if she wants to be on the channel, and if she can reach out to me, I don't know. I guess she doesn't have Twitter because looking at her links and everything, she doesn't have Twitter. Her name is Tori Revolver.
Dude, to be honest with you, Twitter is fucking shit.
Yeah, Twitter is fucking shit. But I need it just so I could put like my content up there, just so people could look at it or something. Let's see. Graphic design portfolio, my display metal art, the wall portfolio, public profile, my profile.
Testing. She didn't work for display. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of a go-getter. But she does YouTube content now. This is the lady in question that everyone's talking about. She's a Christian. Like, you can tell she does the whole Bible stuff.
Dude, let's be honest here. Protestant Christian.
Yeah.
Because you know what's so anal about this?
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing. As a Catholic, these fuckers actually believe that we're not Christians.
Mm.
So it's a bit of a sectarian war, if you will.
Yeah. Well, you know where that came from, right?
Yeah.
The Irish.
Oh, not just the Irish. Oh yeah, that's because of Irish independence, the IRA versus the British.
Yeah, and the Protestants were considered the traitors of the
To be honest with you,
traitors
to
of
be
the
honest,
Irish.
to be honest with you, I'm not even Irish, and I'm on their side. Fuck you, Allah, motherfucker.
I don't blame you. But I understand. Like, that's how it works in society.
Anyways,
Yeah. So
if she wants to get on and
Yeah.
put herself in the story, she
yeah,
can go ahead.
She's pretty pissed off with Farrah Fatherless and talking shit about her. So she's pretty pissed off with me talking to her about the
She's like-
situation because but plus she's pissed off with Vic, and therefore Vic was kind of Yeah.
Why is the Western voice acting community like this?
I don't know. There's a lot of things like that we wouldn't expect happen.
Like you got the Young Ye situation,
Yeah.
and then you have
Yeah.
Nick and that kind of worms regarding.
And I'm opening a can of worms trying to interview this lady. If she wants to come on, it's up to her because I'm not going to try to force her to come on because I just want to get her side of the story because her side of the story may be important to the whole issue with why people have an issue with her, why people have an issue with having an issue with Farrah Fatherless. And possibly address the criticisms that she has with her.
Look.
And I hate going deep down the rabbit hole, but I have to in order to get the truth out.
You're a little okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works for me. I know this is autism at its worst for me. But it's just to be fair to people. Oh yeah, did you see the Local podcast?
No.
The Local
I don't know what that is.
Well, apparently, Wings of Redemption, Boogie 2988, and also Tommy C.
I did hear that. I did hear about that. What's his name's about Boogie's sex tape.
Yeah,
wait.
Everyone's talking about Boogie.
I did hear about that, and holy fucking shit!
Yeah, I did watch the documentary though. That was like
I'm how should I say this? I live under a fucking rock regarding some of his stuff.
Well, apparently he kind of admits that he spent all his money.
Why am I not? Oh yeah.
He kind of spent his money on hookers and blow.
Is this real? Like he actually?
Yeah,
this dude actually.
He spent his money on money and drugs. Actually, that's kind of like hallucinogenics. That's what.
Boogie doing drugs. That's something I would never live to hear.
Yeah, so he basically spent all his money, and especially on Magic the Gathering cards and shit. And it's like, dude, you really have a spending problem. And of course, he also invested into crypto.
Oh yeah, and then when crypto went down, well,
Yeah, because he does have money, though. He does have money. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
I don't even know who that is. Because I keep hearing that. That's the problem. Who said that? Well, I guess it was a ghost.
Did you check your meds?
No, I thought I heard somebody.
Weird. We had 3 people watching us, so
Yeah, so I might have mistaken it. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, so it's pretty funny. Like, there's also did you hear what's going on with the gaming awards?
I know. I've what the no. Believe it or not, I have. I went to the site though,
Yeah,
but outside that,
I was surprised they didn't nominate Hogwarts Legacy. It wasn't even in any of the considering it was released last year, and it was around December, I believe, was released. It was actually a fun game, though. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten nominated. But the only games that got nominated by the list was like, let me see, because I'm gonna look at the Game Awards thing. The nominees this year, I was kind of like, I did vote, but what pissed me off about was I looked at all the categories. I'm surprised it did not that they didn't nominate that game for some weird reason.
I mean, there's a. I mean, damn, there's no reason for that.
Yeah, and Alan Wake just came out suddenly, right? And they're already nominating that for Game of the Year. I do agree that Baldur's Gate deserves Game of the Year, because that's what I voted for.
All right, you wanna know what? You wanna know what my? All right, if you really wanna know what I consider Game of the Year award,
Yeah.
and this is gonna come as a surprise, but Zelda.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's be honest, it's the Zelda game. Yeah, honestly, the Zelda game, the new one, yeah, definitely Game of the Year material.
Yeah. I voted for Baldur's Gate 3 because I played it. Didn't play the other ones. Didn't play the Final Fantasy. Didn't play Alan Wake 2. I might play Phantom Liberty if I get the chance to.
Well, considering a lot of these people are gonna end up playing voting for the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, they'll vote for the Spider-Man game, but best music score. Yeah, I'll give it that because it had the Disney quality music. But everyone wants Zelda: The Tears of the Kingdom, and I think Hi-Fi Rush will be another one that's going to be nominated for best music. Because it did have a musical. It does, because I know Baldur's Gate had a musical number in there that kind of had the Disney theme of it. And everybody was like listening to the soundtrack. A bunch of people were like listening, like especially music experts were listening to the soundtrack of this game, and I would nominate it because it's actually pretty good. Best audio design, Dead Space, and that's the remake. That's the remake. Spider-Man 2 and Hi-Fi Rush. I'm not gonna vote for that one.
Regarding You know what? Any game that isn't Forza Motorsports 5,
Yeah.
because that game is a shit show.
Yeah, but they do have innovation and accessibility. They do have Forza Motorsports in there.
Oh, no. If you call reusing the same motherfucking... how should I say this? The same motherfucking car models in Forza Motorsports 1, well, that ain't innovation. That's just laziness.
I know, and it's kind of hilarious that they're doing that. It's like, how the hell did they do that? It's like, motorsports, huh? That's what they're going to use?
I mean... Dude,
I know, people are like, I remember when they released it, Forza Motorsports, I think someone complained about that game, saying, "Oh, they're referring to my name. They dead named me on the game, and therefore it's a terrible game."
that was doing Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah, and Forza Motorsports is.
Yeah, it's actually the serious version. It's actually the serious. Well, it's more like the serious side of. Well, the Forza side. I mean, that's what it started as.
Fair enough. It's funny as hell. I was like, what the hell are they trying to do?
You got dead named in a fucking racing game.
Yeah,
This was doing.
and that was through the fact that the person didn't bother to change their name on the account.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or didn't bother to change their account at all because that was their own damn fault, and they blamed Microsoft for that. It's like, dude, you had every chance to change your name. Why the heck do you have that name? It's in, like, come on. And okay, here's another one. Best Ongoing. The award for the game of outstanding development and ongoing content and involves the player's experience. They say, okay, Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2027, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. What do you want me to vote for?
To be honest with you, Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay.
We do not want a repeat of last year.
Okay, best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2027, Destiny, Final Fantasy 16, I believe, and No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky is still a thing.
Yeah. But
There's supposed to be, you know.
I'm gonna vote for Baldur's Gate because they actually did have community support for it. Because I know, because I've seen how the community is on the forums.
I'll be honest with you. The current Arkham Quest Genshin is intense, but really, I don't want that game to win.
I understand.
I don't want it to win.
All right, I'm gonna skip the indie stuff because I have not played these games, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have not played Dave the Diver, or Dredge, or Sea of Stars, or Viewfighter because I don't want to, disrespect anyone. All right.
No. Here's the thing. So honestly, what game actually deserved that? Cyberpunk 2077. Even with being a really buggy as hell game.
Yeah. So,
Even
Tower,
with all that,
yeah.
Yeah, definitely Cyberpunk 2077.
Let me see. And now, right now, they got the best mobile game. They introduced the best mobile game thing. So, yeah. So, Final Fantasy VII, Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island, Honkai Star Rail, and Monster Hunter Now, which is like the app where you just walk around and just kill like you're practically just attacking monsters when you go to that location. and Terraria Vanilla, which is a free live Netflix based thing where you just walk around and just it's the same thing.
Honestly, I would vote for Honkai Star Rail just to piss people off. But really,
I know people like Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, but I'll give
no, here's the thing. I want Final Fantasy to lose.
I'll give Honkai Star Rail the thing. All right, what the best VR AR game? Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity, and Resident Evil Village VR mode, or Synapses. You would probably buy the VR just to play Gran Turismo, wouldn't you?
I'm not into VR, but then
You-
again, I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation to begin with. So
Yeah, so a lot of people would vote for Village because it has the. I know there's mods for this too.
oh, definitely that. Yeah, no, definitely that because of the.
But we won't see that anymore because of what happened last time. Because everyone was making fun of that game. Like I remember the Fly Swatter mod, and I was just like, yeah.
A game that has that really does definitely deserves a game that has a mod like that definitely deserves Game of the Year award.
Yeah. But it's in VR mode, so I don't know if they have mods for the VR mode.
VR chat should have been there, but the problem is they're afraid of success.
Yeah, they're afraid of success. Because it was an ongoing support thing too. Like it actually had ongoing. Like it should have gotten its voting. All right, Armored Core Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost because it's the best action games, and Remnant 2, which I have not played, but I did play Armored Core, which is very hard to play.
Armored Core. Well, let's be honest here. Let's get that. Well, it's a FromSoft game, so basically, yeah, definitely Armored Core.
Yeah. Okay, Alan Wake, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Jedi Survivor, Resident Evil 4, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Best action and adventure.
Let's see. Best Zelda.
Zelda? Okay.
Yeah, honestly, Zelda. I want Square Enix to win, and that if that means having Nintendo win something for once, so be it.
I'm just gonna give Baldur's Gate the best reward because it was a really good RPG, the best RPG ever played. I played it, and I'm just gonna go straight to that every time they put it up there. But if it's another game that I'll play, I haven't played Starfield because I heard so much crap about it. Like there was so much drama surrounding it. Okay.
Yeah, from what I heard, Starfield. Well, they don't have that many that big of a player base anymore.
Yeah.
From what I read.
Yeah. Because there's not many mods for it either. Okay, so
and is it? Oh yeah, it's a Bethesda game too.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it's automatically buggy.
Yeah, and usually it's not a bad game from what I heard from people, but at the same time, it's just a buggy mess. It's just
it's a signature Bethesda buggy game. It's called the territory.
But it became a meme. With the whole lady who explains that I was cloned by a guy who used to be a and I'm just like and you heard that that meme. No, the meme where the girl confesses that I am a clone, but I was cloned by a man. That I got the DNA of a man. I
Why
used to
for
be.
Thursday for Bethesda?
Yeah, and they were trying to like it became like the cringe meme. Like I was cloned, but it was a guy that gave me that gave me the DNA and now I'm a woman. And I'm just like like they literally did that. Okay, the God of Rock. And these are like the best fighting games in the category. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. I'm not going to choose any of these because I haven't played them.
Hold on. Which fighting games again?
God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6.
Nickelodeon.
Okay. Since
The
you like
Nickelodeon game.
Nickelodeon-
No, don't go for it. It's a shit post. But really, the Nickelodeon All Stars game.
I'll change.
Oh, wow.
The vote. I'll change the vote.
You can pick either Street Fighter or
This is a new game called God of Rock, but it's by a Modest Studios Brazil, Modest Games.
I never actually heard of God of Rock.
I never heard of God of Rock either, so I'm very curious about this game. I might check it out whenever I get the chance to.
I'm guessing it's inspired by Guilty Gear because Guilty Gear is also inspired by Metal.
Yeah. So I'm gonna skip this because I'm not voting for any best fighting games. Best family game. Disney's Illusion Island, which, yeah. Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bro Wonder.
Super Mario.
Okay, then I'll give
We are not giving those dickheads at Sonic a single win.
Yeah, but you know how those Sonic fans are.
Oh no! We know they fucked around and found out last year. Remember?
Yeah. Let's see. Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, which I'm not going to vote for because they ruined it.
We know damn well the Sonic fan base fucked around and found out.
Yeah. Pikmin 4, City Skies, Company of Heroes by Relic Entertainment, Sega, Fire Emblem, which is by Intelligent Systems / Nintendo, and Pikmin 4 for Best Sim and Strategy. I'll skip this one because I've not played any of these. And I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, so what do you think is the best sports and racing game?
What are the candidates?
EA Sports FC24, which is the soccer one. F1 2023, which is by Codemasters and EA Sports.
Yeah.
Forza Sports, Motorsports, Hot Wheels Unleashed Turbocharged 2, the Crew Motorfest.
The Crew Motorfest.
The Crew Motorfest.
Yes, I have been. I'm in a group where a lot of people have been praising the Crew Motorfest because of its engine sounds, but outside that,
You would play the Crew.
well, possibly.
Because I know I seen the Crew before. Like I seen the gameplay of it. It's basically you're down the road racing like the gumball, trying to go from state to across state just to drive down there.
Yeah, but in the case, but the thing with the Crew is that it's also a bit of a heist-ish kind of game.
Yeah.
In the case of no, but here, really, do I want these fuckers to win? Dude, this list is bad. This list is fucking bad. You got EA, you got fucking Ubisoft, and then you got
Microsoft, and then you got Microsoft.
dude. Which one is the less evil of these three?
What about Milestone, which is Hot Wheels Unleashed?
Hot Wheels. Both for Hot Wheels. Fuck it. Fuck it. Both for Hot Wheels, dude.
All right.
I would rather these fuckers win than those. I would rather those guys win than those three cocksuckers.
Okay. I'm gonna give Super Mario the best. Super Mario Bros. Wonder the best multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna give it to them. I don't want because I will admit as much as I like Baldur's Gate, I just could not stand the multiplayer. It was terrible. I'm sorry, guys at Lyrian. You guys had your multiplayer is terrible. Even though I enjoyed the single player mode, I just hate the multiplayer. The multiplayer sucks.
All right. Any particular reasons you played it?
I played it. I had a bad experience with it. Like I could not leave the group because, and the moment I try to leave the group, I inherit the group itself from the save when I play single player mode. Okay, the best adaptation. Recognized outstanding creative works and faithfully and authentically adapts to video games to another entertainment medium. Let's see. Castle of Nocturne. Castlevania Nocturne by Project 51 Netflix. Gran Turismo. The Last of Us TV show. Super Mario Brothers movie. Twisted Metal.
To be honest with you, I did watch the Gran Turismo movie. It sucked. It sucked. It was.
Then I'll vote for the Super Mario movie because I did watch that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely Super Mario movie. The Gran Turismo movie, it wasn't very accurate to begin with. In fact, that wasn't even a fucking Gran Turismo I grew up with.
I didn't watch the Twisted Metal movie. I didn't watch that show.
Oh, the Twisted Metal show.
Yeah.
I did see some scenes here and there, but nothing exactly. It just came and went.
Yeah. So, most anticipated game. Recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated the potential to push the gaming medium forward. Alright, Tekken 8, Star Wars Outlaws, Like a Dragon, and Infinite Wealth, which I'm not excited about.
Unfortunately,
Hades 2 and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
what? No GTA 6?
No GTA 6. They haven't announced. They'll probably announce it at the show, but they'll probably not put it up there.
Hold on. Tekken 8, honestly.
Tekken 8. Okay, Tekken 8. Because I don't know about Ubisoft's Star Wars, even though they're trying to make it look like they're trying to steal like the version of how do you say because I know I'm not going to vote for that game for Sega. Then Tekken 8 it is. Alright, Content Creator of the Year. Spring, Quackcity, and People Make Games.
You know what?
And Iron Mouse.
Fuck all these motherfuckers. I am voting for Iron Mouse, dude.
Yeah, I'll vote for Iron Mouse. I'll vote
She
for her.
deserves to win. Fuck it.
Yeah, she deserves to win. That's a straight win for her. I know God knows everybody wants her to win. I don't know who these people are. I don't know why they got nominated. Fuck them. Okay. Best esports game. Counter-Strike, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant.
You know a lot of these. Go ahead.
All right, I'll vote for Counter Strike because I don't really care.
Uh,
I played Counter Strike. I played Counter Strike too.
I really don't want to play that shit.
I understand, but I'll vote for it. I know people like Valorant. I played Dota too, but I am not playing League of Legends.
Dude, Dota 2. I actually had Dota 2 a couple of years ago.
Hmm.
I didn't like it.
I understand. Okay, best esports athlete.
Lemma.
Let's see who. Who?
Lemma.
Lick my balls.
Lick my ass.
Lick my ass. Yeah, but there's a guy named Paco Hydra. Mooswiz. Mooseywiz. What is his name? Roosewez. Roosewez. Paco Roosewez. Of Call of Duty. No, I don't know these people. I'm going to skip this. Best esports team. That's right. Vote for your favorite Korean players. Evil Geniuses for Valorant. Fnatic for Valorant. Gaming Gladiators for Dota 2. JD Gaming. League of Legends. Team Vitality. Counter-Strike. That's right, guys. Vote for your favorite on the best esports team in 2023. That's right. Vote now. I'm not going to vote for any of them. Best esports coach. Christine Potter Chi. For Evil Geniuses on Valorant. Danny Zonic. Sports Scene. Sorcerin. Team Falcon. Counter-Strike. Jordan Ganuba Graham. Florida Mayhem. Overwatch. Remy. Yeah, no, they got some weird ass names. Yoon Homi Song Young. Yoon Homi. Yoon Homi Song Young. Yeah.
Oh Lord!
I know, this is just so.
Oh, we got the Korean esports motherfuckers out here.
Yeah. Or they're all dressed up in their Backstreet Boys outfits and start
Oh
dancing.
no, bullshit! That's a K-pop group. How the hell?
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I might as well nominate BTS for this shit.
Yeah, get BTS to come in and save us. Yeah, so the best esports event, like they're nominating the best esports event. Okay, so the League of Legends Championship 2022 Evo. I'll just put Evo because everyone likes Evo.
Not everyone.
Not everyone, but I've already voted.
Yeah. And this is why democracy is a double-edged sword.
Yeah, no. And I couldn't vote for any of them because it's like some of the games I did not vote for, I just couldn't care less about. I know that we have 22 days left, and I know that this is becoming one of those things that they're trying to do. I know that they have not nominated the Harry Potter game because due to the controversy, I think they probably don't want to upset people. Because they don't want to get gaslighted or bullied.
Honestly? They did enough as it is. So, in all honesty, I can feel this.
Yeah, because this is becoming one of those things. Okay, would you choose the red pill or the blue pill?
What is the blue pill? What is the red pill for me?
All right, the red pill offers you athletic, huge boobs. Will call you bro. The other one, the blue pill, Genki will bully you flat chested.
Man, I don't know about you, but red pill it is.
Red pill it is. That's good. Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah, because nothing triggers a woman more than calling her flat chested.
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be funny. The eternal struggle that we're dealing with right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this because this is going to be something that uh, popped up recently. Let me go ahead and look it up. Anime. Just gotta look up some news.
Oh, speaking of anime, finally got to watch. I finally finished Blue Gender a while ago.
Oh, this is funny. A company executive arrested for illegally dumping 50 kilogram of urine bottles.
Are you sure this isn't from the Xintao factory in China?
No, this is in Japan. A company executive was arrested for illegally dumping approximately 50 kilograms of bottles containing urine in premises of an apartment building in
Shinjuku.
Shingawa Ward, Tokyo. Shigonagawa, sorry if I can't say it. Agawa Ward, Tokyo. According to
Shinagawa.
Shinagawa, yeah, you're right. Shinagawa Ward, Tokyo. According to Metropolitan Police Department, 49-year-old Mitsushiro Suzuki, a company executive, illegally disposed of 37 plastic bottles containing his own urine, weighing about 46.9 kilograms, in shared spaces of an apartment building in Shinagawa in August and September of this year. I thought it was tea at first, said the cleaning staff who discovered the urine bottles. Definitely a strange smell. So I called the police. There were about 15 to 2-liter bottles there. Wow.
Holy shit! Like, how?
Suzuki had been discarding plastic bottles in the park brushes for several years, but since August he had been carrying plastic bottles in his backpack, disposing them in his apartment. I found troublesome to go to the bathroom at night, so I used the plastic bottles to relieve myself.
You know, be glad it was pee and not cum. Like that one dude in 4chan who posted about how he had bottles upon bottles of cum.
Yeah. That's some cringe right there for a story right there. That happened in Japan too. Like, I'm gonna say this right now. Never change Japan. Never change.
Dude, the guy clearly hated his going inhabitants, you know?
Yeah, I can understand his job was pretty bad. Let's see what else is there. Revisit the past to make amends to fulfill promises. Let me see here. Let me look at some other news. Japanese netizens are waking up to perils of foreign credit card resiliences.
What?
Yeah, in response to MasterCard suddenly cutting support for Japanese video hosting site Nico Nico, Japanese netizens are waking up to the idea that their culture is being negatively affected thanks to the whims of foreign credit card companies. With the rally to switch over to JB and C instead, because on November 8th, Nico Nico suddenly announced that they were cutting MasterCard payments supporting for premium membership, more likely the other way around. While not fully confirmed, one working theory is the reason behind the sudden change is the handling of a certain video takedown on websites, which was requested by MasterCard.
Oh, don't tell me it was Vice. This is clearly Vice's doing.
Yeah, so MasterCard's trying to take it down in response to protesting about certain content. The title video uploaded in 2014, titled "I found a dirty kitten, so I tried to abuse it." That was the one video that, although it was just clickbait video of a person taking care of an abandoned kitten, MasterCard took the title literally, issued a takedown claiming that Nico was under the claim of animal abuse, then asked the video creator to private the video. So clearly they kind of misinterpreted the title and thought it was animal abuse. So possibly being a straw that broke the camel's back, MasterCard is holding all the power to the current arrangement. This may have led to Nico discontinuing the use of MasterCard. In response to this, tweet has gained nearly 20,000 likes in a few days. A Japanese netizen rallied around switching to the local credit card brand JCB, especially since Japan is one of the only 3 countries that have their own credit card brands. The other 2 being the US and China. While JCB supports outside Japan is lacking, they discussed how the brand is perfectly fine for all purchases nationally while being on the method to reduce foreign influence, the onward flow of money from Japan. For some, the latest incident brought to mind MasterCard dropping support for services like DMM, an adult video site FC2, while JVC is quick to add support for Skeb, in which March this year, according to the industry.
You know things are bad where you're going after Skeb.
Yeah. So they're getting support for Scab, and Scab's kind of right now.
Skeb is that one site where it's one of those many art commission sites.
Yeah. And that was on March 3rd of 2023, where they allows Scab to not save for work request payments. So they don't really mind you buying like not safe for work art. By the looks of it, they're trying to by the looks of it, the other company's trying to prevent that. MasterCard is really trying to prevent that shit, and I personally don't support what they're doing because that kind of stuff can really affect their bottom line, especially as a business. Even if they try to take a moral stance against it, it doesn't mean that they're going to kill people or anything like that. But yeah, this is getting to the point that they're trying to child pornography. I can understand that, but the problem is that this is what I was talking about. Like, they're literally getting into they're getting full Alex Jones on this shit, thinking these people are pedophiles, therefore we gotta do something about it, and therefore these people are gonna try to masturbate to this anime cutesy shit that's gay. Like, seriously, they're gonna do that. Like, MasterCard's gonna do that. Like, that anime gay shit, we need to remove it right now, or else we're gonna.
Man, a lot of Twitter would actually be happy with that.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna remove that anime gay shit right now, Because why? Because it's gay. And that's why.
No, it's not because it's gay. The thing is, they hate anime because it's actually more entertaining than the garbage that the West is pulling out.
I know, and it's not like what it used to be. Like back in the 80s, they used to have some really good cartoon shows. Now it's like you can't even watch a decent show. You just see these kids doing the whole Steven's Universe thing. Oh, look, Steven's Universe. It's so cool. We're going to watch it. Uh-huh.
Not just Steven Universe, but shit like well, pretty much anything from Netflix, really.
Yeah. Anything from Netflix, it's like that's what's going to happen. Like let me see what else is going on.
Oh God, I was watching something about how some of these motherfuckers, some of these Zoomers are pretty much proving Jack Thompson right.
What?
Yeah, basically, these kids who are outraged about, say, quote unquote pedo shit in anime and so on are pretty much the modern day religious right.
Yeah.
Also in that Red video.
Yeah, Rev kind of pointed that out because it's like, here's the problem with them. It's like they're literally going after anime on Twitter, telling everyone, like, because I saw this on Reddit. Let me look it up because this is like I was kind of pissed off about this because, yeah, why would anyone want to do that?
I'd say more frustrated, but go on.
So what happened was there was a featured character on a because I remember watching this anime. You know the anime a user has a hot take over anime art, somehow offended by it and calls it pedo, gets ratioed to hell and gone over it and told to shut the fuck up. So what happened was this is the person in question that that went online on Twitter, and this is by Niche Gamer, which I'm not gonna, because what happened was this person, like, they literally made this for a MiG 21 and it was for the character from that one Idle Horse
Uma Musuma Derby.
Yeah. And they made one particularly for the MiG-21, and I believe this was from the game from the online game.
Oh, yeah, I know this. This is from that one guy who got pissed off about the Itasha artwork on their planes. Yeah, and so the guy is a huge, quote unquote, War Thunder YouTuber.
Yeah, War Thunder guy, and he got upset and called everyone pedos.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Like, he basically pissed off everybody online. Like, everyone was pointing out, like, yeah, you could put the anime girls on the skins thing.
Yeah, that's yeah. Here's the thing: some of these are real. Some of these anime skins are real, and in fact, a couple of them were actually based on, how should I say this, actual pilots. Yes, there was in fact there were in fact Itasha helicopters with the pilots drawn as anime characters.
Yeah. And they kind of did that, and it's like I looked at this and I was just like, oh my god, these people really are going off on this. Like, this is what he said. Okay, Fall Deli, I remember this guy. Yeah, he's a YouTuber. I did see his content when but he also played whatchamacallit. War Thunder
Uh,
players are super thirsty all the time and can't even find a camo for their favorite plane without being shown underage anime creeps. Oh no, she's awkwardly 500 years old. No, she's not. She's not 500 years old. That's an Echo Flash. Elysian Flash, sorry.
yeah, dude.
Ishin Flash.
Apparently, War Thunder players are a different type of autistic.
Yeah. And he called it pedo art. So he got upset about this and called it pedo. That logic can be used by many things, if I were wrong. And it was kind of. And
I
of
don't think
course,
he knows what that term really means, and he's
yeah,
just worried. Let's try to say this. He's pretty much watering it down
yeah,
so that actual pedophiles can win, which is, yeah,
yeah, because because they do have anime skins for certain themes for anime girls. It's not like it's a bad thing. Like they did you do this in World War II, and
yeah, they used to decorate. Yeah, they used to decorate
pin
their
up
plane
with pin
yeah,
up,
with pinup girls.
yeah, with pin up girls. And in Japan, they got like pin up anime girls, which I thought they were really cute and adorable. And it's like the guy got upset over this, and he went full Alex Jones on this. Like he basically accused everyone of being pedophiles for putting an anime girl skin on a plane on War of Thunder, whatever it's called,
Yeah, War Thunder.
War Thunder, which I thought, hey, if that would bring in the anime fans, people would probably go there and play it.
This shit is more hilarious than anything else
Yeah.
because of how much dude just quadrupled down.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna accuse everyone of being this way, because it's like, yeah, you're gonna get those people that are gonna do that. You're gonna get people who will say this, even if I don't like it, probably people will say it. But as far as I know, this is not affecting anybody. This is not hurting anybody. This is not, one anime girl on an airplane skin is not going to hurt anybody. And it's like they're claiming that this is somehow going to hurt children, when in reality it doesn't. It's fantasy. They're not real. Why the heck are you going to get upset over a fictional character?
This cocksucker never heard of Itasha, and it fucking shows.
Yeah, and this was talked about a lot, and this is kind of the thing that bothers me about this, is that a lot of people don't realize this. It's like it's just a skin. It's not a big deal to make fun of people over this shit, but you had to say that they're all pedophiles and shit, like it's all Alex Jones shit. You're a pedophile. Like, let me put it in this one.
Come on.
Let me put it in this way. War
Hold on.
War Thunder
Real
players.
Real quick though.
Yeah.
Yeah. About it, yeah. The only people who call those kind of people pedophiles are on Twitter. Besides,
Yeah, they're on Twitter. It's like they always do this shit every time. Like, oh, you like that character in that anime and she looks very young looking? You're a pedophile. And I'm just like, yeah.
That ain't no fucking fire, dude. At this point, I might as well say outright, die in the fucking fire.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, I'm kind of like, why are you gonna say that stuff?
Because they're retards.
Oh, so now, update on Yahtzee. Yahtzee decided to make a new series on his new YouTube channel. In case you guys are wondering, full of rambling, you can look it up. Fully Rambonic. That's his new thing from because right now
Hey there. No need to adjust your TV.
sorry. So right now the video the new company that Yahtzee's gonna be in, it's called, the new website is gonna be called Second Wind, which is on their YouTube channel, Second Wind. And right now Yahtzee's going to be doing his new YouTube series where he reviews stuff called Fully Robotic, which is what he's gonna do.
You know, the name's actually not bad. Second Wind Productions.
Yeah, Second Wind Productions, which is what they're doing. Which I wish them the best of luck on their projects.
Don't.
Aw, that's so cute.
Mhm.
It's so adorable.
Interview with.
Can't help but look at the cosplayers.
Oh, that's from the Kick Out of War.
Yep. And you can't help but look at that. That's so adorable. That's so cute.
Oh, look, it's Tachyon.
Mm-hmm.
JT, you tell him.
Yeah, I'm showing him right now. But I'll probably get because the chick has a huge you know what. Let's see. American Society of Magical... What? They made a movie called The Magical Society of... Okay, the American Society of Magical Negroes. It's a comedy.
Hold on. That. Oh, what's this about?
The Society of Magical Negroes. And it stars that guy from that Pokemon movie. The Pikachu, American Society of Magical Negroes. Only in theaters on March 20...
Wait, is it? That chick is Viola Davis,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Nicole Byer.
Yeah, like... And that's the guy from, I forgot which one, that... He's the actor... I know who he is. Is this really a joke?
The industry of magic. Oh, it's black ass Harry Potter.
Yeah, black ass Harry Potter, but it stars the guy from A Living Color. I forgot his name.
Oh,
David Allen Greer.
Oh,
David Allen Greer. Yeah, that's
oh, that guy.
him. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. Like, I'm surprised. Welcome back, David Aguilera. I kind of miss you. He was on A Living Color when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't watched that. Oh, we're covering a lot of things. We're covering, like, a lot of stuff. Like, we're covering the anime stuff. That's what we're doing right now tonight. So tonight we'll go ahead and talk about this because this is something that I'm going to go ahead and bring up because there's a lot of stuff going on. Have you Let's bring up something. Have you we're just talking about the whole MIG drama thing, and especially I'm surprised that there's a trailer for called American Magical Negroes Society. Like, I'm surprised it's like the black version of Harry Potter that's coming in theaters. And it is for real. I'm not joking. And there's a trailer for this. That's what we're talking about. Let's see. Probably you haven't done enough good job promoting it, but this, make sure you check out Sense, Midnight Classic Survival Horror with Cyberpunk J-Horror twist. Let me look this up. I'm kind of curious about this. So it kind of has that PlayStation 2 vibe to it, because by the looks of the graphics, it looks like it was kind of made for Sega, for the Sega
Saturn.
Sega Saturn Dreamcast. No, actually the Dreamcast, by the looks of it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing this chick's trying to sneak around the area just to avoid the ghost and everything. So I'm guessing the whole LED light. I'm assuming those neon glow in the dark lights are basically made to sense the ghost.
Mm. So it detects ectoplasm.
Yeah. And she's trying to run away from these monsters and everything. But by the looks of it, it doesn't look like a bad game at all. Like, oh, that's what it does. That's what her. It reflects the light and pushes them back away from her. Sense Midnight. It's by East Asian Soft Steam. So, yeah. So we're gonna expect that game to be on. And it's by Suzuka Games, which that's their only game that they made, and it's like $11.99, which is about $10. I might play it if I had the money. Okay. Okay, Overwatch 2. Everyone's saying Overwatch 2 is getting good.
That sounds like a Coke.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Coke, considering the shit show that was the star of it.
Let's see. Simpa. Yes, I'm aware of Nala's OnlyFans page. Yes, I support her choice. I'm not only her only boyfriend, you know. I don't own her. A storm is coming for misogynists like you.
Simpa.
Yeah, a Simpa.
Long live the Simps.
Long live the Simps. Cold Take. I miss the 90s cartoon version. At least she was more confident than her. Oh boy, I'm really kind of surprised by this. Like, I'm looking at all this stuff and it's like, oh yeah, speaking of which, everyone's talking about the Madam Web movie.
Oh, let me guess. That one scene. I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, the Madam Web movie. Like, it's its own storyline, and I'm just kind of like, okay, what is she gonna do? Her ability is to relive everything and predict the future, and you can see right here she's being chased by a Spider-Man. By a Spider-Man looking murdering like monster. And I'm just like, okay, so Dakota Johnson as Madam Web. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to watch this film. And of course, you have Spider Woman.
There is a fake scene where she starts shouting, "It's webbing time."
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna work out because one, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit her. And I'm not trying to shit on these people. I understand that Ben. Okay, so Adam Scott is Ben Parker, the clone. And I kind of do like the original Spider-Man cartoon series with Madam Web as like the person who likes to predict the future and tries to help Spider-Man with his issues. But this is ridiculous. I just don't think like this is what they're making. They're putting out the memes. Put a chicken in it and make her gay.
Name and gay.
Which I'm just like, oh my god.
I mean, let's be honest with you, that's the state of pretty much every movie nowadays. Just look at the Marvels.
Yeah. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney should have been Black Cat instead of Julian Carpenter. And Matt Seisma, Power Rangers, Dracula. Oh yeah, Gods of Egypt. The movies that this guy did, who directed this. Morbius. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something. The guy who's directing the
And he's doing Madam Web. Power Rangers. Dracula, the Untold, Gods of Egypt, The Last Witch Hunter, and Morbius. So yeah, we're screwed on that one.
I know the guy who's directing Morbius is also working on another book, an upcoming movie.
Yeah, which is we found out.
But what was that movie again? I forgot.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's a sloth, it looks like. Yeah, that's a sloth. I recognize it. It's like a sloth. Those
It
creatures
is.
are they're pretty harmless. And it's like, what is this creature? Why some Spider-Man fans saying Miles Morales is Miles Morales? Miles Morales is Miles Morales. They're literally joking about it. I have a feeling that's going to happen. Conan, I might read that one. Muscle Mommy now. Nope.
Daniel Espinosa.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
I swear they really try so hard to do this.
Oh, he was going to do the movie adaptation of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell! I forgot. No, It's the get a load of this. The Zelda movie. Yeah, you know the Zelda movie.
Oh yeah.
Okay, get a load of this. The
Zelda
guy,
movie.
the guy who produced Morbius is going to make it. The director of the Maze Runner trilogy and the writer of the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh god, that's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, Avi Arad is going to be producing it besides Shigeru Miyamoto.
I heard that Machine Gun Kelly was interested in playing the role of Zelda.
And the guy who wrote Detective Pikachu in Jurassic World is going to write the script. Wes Ball is directing the movie and the Planet of the Apes. Oh yeah, that's the guy who directed the Planet of the Apes movie. Besides,
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, this Zelda movie is gonna be wild. Especially considering the last one really fucking bombed regarding the Maze. Oh wait, sorry, I was thinking about Hunger Games. Never mind, Hunger Games. Maze Runner. I actually did watch some Maze Runner movies.
Were
That's
they
a while
okay?
ago.
Were they okay?
Well, they were something. Let's just say they are, for what they are. They are good enough for Away the Moon on Netflix.
Okay, so this is what I recall. Machine Gun Kelly on Zelda. If I don't play Link, we have. This is kind of funny. Like he's literally trying to do this. Machine Gun Kelly wants to play Link in Zelda the movie.
Really? Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly, the guy who lost to Eminem in a rap battle.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, Nintendo, Sony. I don't even think they would want him because of his tattoos. Like they would have to paint that stuff over it because that would cost a lot of money. Because it's a lot of work to do that movie. And plus he doesn't have much experience in acting. Nintendo and Sony have teamed up to produce Legend of Zelda live action movie, and one of the biggest questions about the movie, who will play Link and Zelda, we still don't know, but now Machine Gun Kelly has put his name out into the mix for Link. An Instagram story, let's look it up. Let's look it up because apparently they claim that Machine Gun Kelly wants to play Link. Let me look at the...
That's actually hilarious.
By Games Radar. Unexpected has the star thrown their hat into the ring for Zelda movie. So the full-length live-action adaptation, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, where's the screenshot? Did he say this? That's the question. Because the proof or no... like the saying goes, proof or it didn't happen.
Well, more like tits or it didn't happen, but yeah.
Because it's like they claim like from Games Radar claims this, and this is by Lauren, who looks like a goth chick. Actually, a Billie Eilish fan by the looks of her face.
Well, she looks like a fish woman too.
Yeah, she looks like a Billie Eilish fan. Like, yep, I was right, Billie Eilish fan.
Is it me or man? Maybe it's me, but why do they all look like they are from an H.P. Lovecraft book?
Yeah, but she's putting on the Puerto Rican flag and everything. Lauren Belito.
That reminds me of that. Oh God! Speaking of Puerto Ricans doing retarded shit, what about that guy who was accusing an Australian woman of cooking sushi?
Well, I would say this. That was
Only
stupid. That was stupid of him. That was pretty stupid of him.
the cocksucker was actually accusing her of cultural appropriation, yet the motherfucker wants to open a Puerto Rican style izakaya.
Yeah, that's what he did.
So, hypocrite is the term for this product of the University of Puerto Rico.
Yep. Okay, I have a feeling this chick's way too much like a freaking OnlyFans model. By the looks of this whole thing. Like, I'm looking at the whole Machine Gun Kelly thing, and by the looks of it, it's like, okay, so we're difficult into this live action movie. So we face an extremely high hurdle producing the film. Well, not disappoint the global fan base, he said. So Machine Gun Kelly claims that he wants to play the role via Instagram. And this chick claims, trust me, bro, I seen it happen. Okay, so where is it? Where is the so-called link you claim that Machine Gun Kelly posted this at? If I don't play link, we have a problem. Kelly wrote this on his Instagram story alongside his screenshots that announced the article. Kelly, who acts professionally under the birth name Carlson Baker, also known by fans in video game franchise, he and his fiancée Megan Fox dressed up as Link and Zelda for Halloween last year. Okay. Though Kelly is known mainly for his music, the rapper has starred in several films, including Bird Box, The Dirt, where he played a rock star Tommy Lee, Midnight in the Switchgrass along with Fox, and wrote and directed and produced and starred in his own stoner comedy titled Good Morning. Link, the protagonist in the Legend of Zelda franchise, and the sword wielding. Like, I'm just wondering, like, is this really true? Like, where is it? Because all I'm seeing is maybe he could look like Link, but you can see right here he has too much tattoos all over himself, and that's the problem. I don't think he fits that bill because he has too many tattoos all over his body, and looking like that, I don't think so. I wouldn't pick him because it would cost too much money to yeah.
Yeah, you got Link. You got Link, you know, but as a Kiko, as a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to pick him for that role because there's too many tattoos all over his body just to add up on that one.
Well, that's why makeup exists.
Yeah, that's what makeup is, but it will cost too much to do it. Oh, guess what I found out today? Everyone talked about this VTuber, and she sounds completely familiar like last time. And everyone who calls her mom.
Oh, Yui Mama.
Yeah.
Ui Shigure.
Yeah, so she became Matarakan. The cockroach.
Oh, no. I was thinking of someone else.
Yeah, but they called her mom.
I forgot what her name was.
Yeah, she was a part of now she's a part of V Soja, but I forgot which the other one was called. Ninji Sanji. And she sounded completely familiar, and it's been confirmed that she does sound like that one that left a while back. And a lot of people kind of do like her, but of course she had to deal with some drama that happened to her a while back, especially the situation to where she kind of had an issue with her other gym, what I would call her avatar mates.
Yeah.
Her fellow VTubers that she worked with. And to my understanding of the situation is that there was some drama that happened with the VTubers within it, but I'm not going to say who or what. But I do recall there was an incident that happened where she went a little bit too far in the room, and a lot of people didn't really like what she did and called it out on her. And I recall that a lot of people kind of got upset with her over it, but it wasn't like that bad. But I understood that there was some drama that happened with her a while back, and she wasn't completely invited with a lot of the other VTubers, especially with projects they were planning to do. And she decided to leave because it wasn't like she wanted to do those things. She just decided to leave because it was just like, okay, I gotta go. And I felt bad for her because she wasn't a bad like VTuber in a way. But I understood that some people kind of felt like, yeah, she wasn't really, fitting in with the other VTubers that she was working with, and I can understand. That's what I heard from people. Okay, so I tried to warn people while the country was looking for the Ukraine. Now the new war in the sand, Biden administration just took control of the entire internet infrastructure. Today, the FCC voted in favor of President Biden's plan for digital equality. I dissent because the plan amounts to unlawful power grab that gives the government roving mandates to micromanage nearly everything. So yeah, this is becoming a situation.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, and I anticipated that the FCC's decision will be appealed in the courts, and there are several reasons why it should be overturned on the appeal.
I see that the FCC decided to copy the CCP
Yeah, and
with
this
the
is-
whole with the fire. Oh, okay. So America's gonna have their own. What's it called? Yeah, their own firewall.
Yeah,
The Great Firewall. Yeah, this is what. Yeah, this is. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised that these totalitarians really want to do this.
yeah, it's not something that looks good on them.
Dude, when the government does something, it's never good.
Yeah, so I had to give somebody on Netscape.
So, might as well get a VPN.
Yeah, 'cause they'll probably terminate the EPM.
I knew I forgot something, but what was that one page you told me about where you could get software keys? Because I need one for Microsoft Office.
Microsoft Office, there's a lot of them. Because I got mine for free, but that was actually not for free, but for $15 less or $20. That's the amount that I got it for on sale for. Let's see. Like, for example, this website, but I don't know if you can trust them.
The one you sent me. I used it. It worked.
Oh, really? Yeah, that one I used because I remembered I was trying to build my computer and I didn't have the key for it. I got annoyed by that little, like, you need to add this beforehand. And I bought it, and it was recommended by a YouTuber that said, "Hey, you can pay for this and just pay it off." Like, okay, cool. And I used the key, bought the key, and just used it, and it worked just fine. Let me look it up because
Holy fuck, $100.
yeah, it's that bad when it's overpriced like that. To get a software, just to get the install and the software key. Or you can get it on eBay, like I did.
$169. 2016. That's wow. Okay. Oh, that's
Let's see. Let me look it up. Because I do recall several websites that do this, but the one that they recommended. Okay, here it is. Because I trust this guy. He it's yes, it's Tech City Yes. He always does this stuff.
yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, because Tech City is it's this website, I believe, because he recommended it. It's VIP. It's this website, I believe, that is the one. But you're only going to get the OEM stuff. Go ahead and send it to you via the chat. This is the website.
Hold on. Okay. MS Office 2016. $100 for the professional.
Yeah.
So that's 2021 model.
Yeah, that's the 2021 model. Yeah, it's very expensive because right now things have gone up. Also, the software went up. It's like it's getting really bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check on eBay then.
Yeah, because eBay you can get the disc and the key, but I don't know if it's gonna be cheaper to get that version. Because I know eBay sells it too. Like I bought an OEM like key and an install disc, and it actually worked fine for me. Let me see. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Steam Key CD.
Oh yeah, Common Student, 2016.
Mm-hmm. So you're trying to get Office, or you're trying to get
Office.
Office? There's There's Office Pro for $36.56.
There's one for $66,
Yeah.
which is the 2019 professional.
Yeah.
The 2016 one, professional plus key global
Yeah, which is
of Office, $36.
yeah, which is, and the other one's 100 for, but you're gonna probably wait for Black Friday sales. It will go low.
Okay.
You probably would have to wait until Black Friday for it to go low, because sometimes they can sometimes lower the price on it. But by the looks of it, the Black Friday sale, yeah, they're probably gonna sell. They're probably gonna sell it high enough to sell it. Because this is very expensive. There's also the 2019 version, Professional Key. Yeah, because shit has gone up a lot. I used to remember it used to cost $12 back then, like 5 years ago, for a Windows key. But now it's like $20 now. Yeah, 5 years ago it was $12 just to get a Windows key out of this store. Now it's like, because the reason why I come to this store is to build a PC. So I buy some keys so I could install it on my new rigs. But sadly, things have gone up and money has been tight for me, and I haven't bought a new computer ever since. Yeah, it's tough, but I don't blame you, man. It's even tough for you too, isn't it?
See how much I have. I have to check how much I have regarding.
Why, you need to buy it for your
Yeah.
cousin? Yeah.
No, it's for me. It's for me.
It's for you. Why don't you get what you would call it? There's this thing called LibreOffice.
I tried that one.
It's not good.
Well, it's not that it's not good. The problem is, how should I say this?
The save is too high, or is it like?
No, the problem is, it doesn't take. There are certain documents it doesn't really.
Take.
Yeah, like DOC ads.
Oh, okay. But I do believe you can convert that stuff.
That's the one that they're using a lot of Microsoft Office. Same with, for example, PowerPoint.
Okay.
So I can't really.
So you're trying to get PowerPoint.
PowerPoint, Word.
For school?
Homework related stuff.
For your
Yes.
for family? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of this stuff that's going on, it's kind of weird though, because it's like, yeah, the anime, don't go full Alex Jones on anime. Yeah, and a lot of people are getting upset about this because I'm just gonna explain this to you guys. Yeah, we're pissed off with the people accusing everybody of being pedophiles, like Alex Jones style. You're all pedophiles. You guys watch anime and it's gay.
Yeah, that is a childish insult if you ask me.
I know, it's like they keep doing that stuff. You're going to try to watch the anime and masturbate to the little, lollies and shit, and try to like, dude, I just watch the anime to enjoy it. I'm not trying to masturbate to it. I'm just watching it. You do? Then why the hell are you masturbating to it? Why are you watching that Miss Koyobashi's Dragon Maid? It's like, God. Like, come on. Like, this is pretty retarded. I hate to say it, it's pretty retarded.
No, it is.
Yeah, because it's like they always do this every time. Like, whenever they have an issue with an anime they don't like, they go like, "This is clearly a pedophile plot to kill people." That's it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Psst. There are a bunch of pedophiles in the anime world. And they're all watching this anime called Miss Koyabashi's Dragon Maid. Why? Because they're trying to watch the anime known as Miss Koyabashi. Because they're trying to make sure that they can jerk off to the anime lolly characters in this anime. Why? Because there's no reason to believe that they're obviously pedophiles. And I can prove it with no absolute... Well, I can prove it on the internet. You see these people posting shit on the internet? They're all jerking off to this shit. Like, they literally are doing that stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of which, did you hear about the completionist drama? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, I did, actually. Then again, I know I don't watch the completionist, but I did hear that Yahtzee quit because they weren't paying him good.
Oh god.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's like people are like literally upset about this. Like, cause they donated money to this thing, to this charity, and apparently he was holding that money for 10 years. Like, he never would, he withdrawed it for certain occasions whenever they do like streaming charities. But he said, and his excuse was, I was just keeping the money so I can give it to a better charity, guys. Come on. But why did you withdraw certain amounts of money out of that thing every year whenever you do a charity? Because it kind of does suspect, like a lot of people are saying, it's a little bit fishy what you're doing there. You take out money for expenses, but what specifically did you not mention in the charity that you took it out for those specific expenses? And a lot of people were talking about this, like they looked into his tax returns on this charity that he had, and they were looking into the filings of it. Like a lot of the stuff that he has, he almost has like $250,000 in that account that he has for the charity. And he hasn't sent it to any, charity for dementia and Alzheimer's disease. And it kind of gets into this point that it just makes it sound like it's a little bit suspicious. And I'm not trying to, hate on the guy, but I'm just going to say this. You better give that money. You better either return that money to people who trust you enough to do it, or send that money to a charity. You only have 24 hours to do this. If you don't, oh well, you're screwed, man. Your reputation's over. Goodbye to your YouTube career. Oh yeah, and guess what? I found out that the Loghouse podcast didn't do so well. Boogie decides to abandon it, the podcast. Did you hear about that one?
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I have not...
You gotta watch it. It's actually pretty entertaining. Because they just argue and at the same time bring up his documentary. And I watched that documentary. It was okay. It wasn't like that bad, but it just kind of looks... It's a bad situation, per se. Oh, great. We got a video called Racism the Furry Fandom. You want to see it?
Okay.
Alright, let me look at it. Let me look at this video here.
Here at Food Lion.
Because this is going to be a little snippet of what's going on, guys. This is going to be hilarious. Pure anime gold for me.
Lifeline. We have moved 70 million.
So let's see what the complaints are for
pounds, and this year's
racism in the
over.
furry fandom.
What surprises me more than anything else in this world is the total denial of inter-minority bigotry. Not completely denying its existence, but underplaying its relevance or being surprised when it happens. By this I mean a member of one minority group demonizing or degrading a member of a separate minority group. Speaking personally here, the one that I come across the most is furries who are attacking another minority group. Of course this is by virtue of me covering almost entirely furries. I'm a furry myself, it's just my interest, and it's just the type of people that I'm exposed to. On my channel, a few furries that I've talked about have produced this denial response. In particular, videos like Magnus Deridian, Villisify, or Lucky Coyote to name just 3. Each of these videos received several comments expressing shock over a furry being a bigot, and shock how a furry could be racist or transphobic in any way. To many members of the fandom, this is a well-known occurrence, be it transphobic gym furries or that one guy who went from spreading happiness to expressing a very different emotion just the next day. We all see forms of inter-minority bigotry more often than we may think. And although furries are often seen as one collective progressive mass, beneath all the characters, we're just people. We're people who form groups, we differ in opinions, and we do fight amongst ourselves, just like humans are so fond of doing. And by virtue of being a minority group itself and housing higher populations of LGBT individuals, we do see less bigotry than most populations, but we're far from exempt, including cases of extremism. And in these cases where extremists or just more casual bigots become noticed in the fandom, furries as a whole typically retaliate with a strong negative reaction, thus creating another squabble of infighting.
Well,
between
your
two
track
alternative
record is
political
not.
oppositions.
Well,
With
let's be
bigotry,
honest
this can
here.
come in the form
Yeah,
of
let's stop here.
transphobia, sexism, homophobia, or as I will
Hold on. I kind of... Alright, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering their track record, yeah, it's not really good.
Yeah, it's not really good at all.
Because here's the thing, these furries are the same people, at least on Twitter, furries are always the ones starting shit.
My art is greater, I know. Like, the discussions that were being made about this stuff is like, they debate this. Let me go ahead and continue.
alternative political oppositions. With bigotry, this can come in the form of transphobia, sexism, homophobia, or as I will choose to focus on just today, racism. Ways in which racism can be observed can typically be placed into one of 4 groups. And for each of these groups, we will explore real scenarios within the
Ben
fandom in
Shapiro
which this
looking
behavior
at
has
them.
occurred. Now, I want to state that this video is more supposed to be fun and informative, rather than act as any sort of call out to the community. I'm by no means saying that this fandom is overtly racist, or that one person's experience is indicative of a whole community. Everyone's experience is their own and doesn't inform overarching generalizations about a community or group of people. This fandom is a promotion of expression and being the person you truly are, and we love you for being your true self in a world where general populations may not feel the same. What I want to show you today is just parts of the community where extremism does exist, and perhaps more importantly, forms of racism that you may do yourself that you can help
The 4
yourself
levels
change.
of
All of this
racism.
is to try and foster an even better community and spread more knowledge about what racism is and what we can do about it. In this video, I'll be utilizing the 4 levels of racism model to explain, as it can be made easily understandable and applicable to many scenarios, such as many of the ones that we're going to get into. The model characterizes racism into 2 umbrella terms: individual and systematic racism. Starting
Yeah.
with individual, this can be observed in 2 ways. First, a term which for many people is instantly recognizable: internalized racism. These These are the stereotypes and prejudice against races that we form as a result of our beliefs and ideologies. Such beliefs are often instilled through social backgrounds such as culture or family. But do note that these can be broken through education or some other social means such as peer groups. The other form of individual racism is interpersonal racism. This is a lot more of that, casual racism that occurs between individuals. Now remember that racism is not always extreme. Interpersonal racism does not only include running up to a black person and yelling slurs. It can be seen as applied internalized racism. Any sort of interaction between races where personal racial beliefs affect the interaction. And that brings us to the other umbrella term, often described as the invisible evil.
Yeah, I can't hear myself on the stream.
Yeah, this is... So this guy got like 4 levels of racism. The levels of racism: systematic and individual, interpersonal, internalized. Systematic, which is basically the ideas of... These are all the ideas from Macintosh.
Okay. So, apparently, we're getting a lesson.
We're getting a lesson in social justice. The 4 levels of racism.
This shit sounds more like difficulties.
Yeah, the difficulties of racism, the deeper meaning of racism, the power of racism.
Okay. So, apparently, getting a lesson. Yeah, that's why his name is Clapped Seal, because someone's gonna end up clapping his cheeks when I'm arguing.
I know. Yeah, they be clapping each other's butthole. Yeah, they be yiffing. Yeah, they be yiffing. Yeah, let me go get
That
him.
is systematic racism.
Okay.
The 2 ways in which this exists is institutional racism, where a particular institution disadvantages people of color through policies, wages, or any number of reasons. Finally, there is structural racism, which is interesting as it's likely the least addressed form of racism, and it involves removing black people from social factors such as history, culture, and achievement. History is likely the most common example, where people of color are excluded from history despite being key components or even vital to entire eras. Now, a lot of people do this mistakenly, and I do not harbor any negative feelings to those who don't know about the black leaders in history who have fought for the rights that they have. By definition, the form of racism is the population not being taught this facet of history. This includes a population of furries who may not know this information. Again, structural racism is distinct in a sort of way where people shouldn't usually be held accountable or called out for doing it, because unless you're purposely excluding black people willingly or burning history books, there's not much to call out individually. That being said, I want to start this off on a positive note by sharing a small tidbit of information which should demonstrate why you as furries should know about these black individuals, why it's important in our history too, and how some people when ignoring this information become ignorant to why we should celebrate black queer folk during Pride or any other month. As you may know purely through observation, the furry community is largely LGBT positive. A 2019 study from the great people at Fur Science found that nearly 80% of people surveyed had a sexuality outside of heterosexual.
They're
For this
all
reason, it can be
bisexual.
quite surprising that discussion of LGBT history involving black people is so seldom made. The history of rights movements that were begun or heavily contributed by black LGBT individuals. Whilst there are figures from other races who are a key component in this advocacy for LGBT rights, right now I'll focus on one of the most famous examples, the Stonewall Riots. The late 60s marked a time where discrimination against LGBT lives was at a critical point. Not a single couple across all of the states were allowed their right to marriage. Same-sex activity was often illegal. Even small acts...
This sounds more like a correlation more than anything else.
Yeah,
A very accurate one.
yeah, a very accurate one. But the Stonewall happened in the early 70s. The Stonewall riots happened in this. Let's look it up, because this is kind of the history lesson that I need to remember too.
Bullshit.
$1969. That's when it happened, and it happened on the Summer of Love of June 28th. This is the Summer of Love. June 28, 1969. And it ended in July of 1969. The Stonewall riots were known as the Stonewall Uprising, the Stonewall Rebellion, simply the Stonewall, where a series of protesters of members of the gay community in response to the police raid, which was kind of what happened. Oh god, that's just funny.
By ruling of the US government. Illinois was the only state during the 60s to repeal its sodomy laws. However, in the other states, homosexual activity was punishable by hefty fines or even jail time. In attempts to escape this radical enforcement,
back
many
in the
gay and queer
60s.
individuals would seek refuge in communities or gatherings. A common example were gay bars, providing a space for queer communities to form and, heaven forbid, hold hands. That didn't exactly solve any issues nonetheless. Police raids were frequent, and many forces had the power to shut down bars or establishments which sold alcohol to gay communities. Those forces in states which didn't hold as much power were still able to invade and arrest the patrons inside for any of the same-sex acts listed before, or what they described as wearing clothing belonging to the opposite gender, which was also illegal during the time. Stonewall Inn was one such gay bar, hosting these gay communities. It too was subject to regular raids and arrests of attendees. These raids, the arrests, and the discrimination of gay lives culminated into the events of the Stonewall riot. Police would raid the Stonewall Inn on the 28th of June 1969, arresting 13 patrons and staff. The violence of these arrests were met with equally violent resists. The result of this violence turned into a 6-day protest, the bar even being set alight during the protesting. The date and severity of this event is the very reason that June came to be known as Pride Month, and at the heart of these protests were the lives of several queer black individuals. People like Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera were key people in this historic movement. Now, before the gay redditors from r/gay or wherever come into the comments to complain about how we don't have 100% clarity on who started the riots and the debate on who threw the
It was the police. That's what happened. The police went in and tried to arrest people, and they had enough. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, A-cab and all that shit.
Yeah. I'm done. Because it's a refresher of history.
Man, that shit is boring.
I know. I already heard this history lesson before in the 60s. Yes, they had no rights, and then they got rights back, and it's like, man, what the hell does this have to do with what are you trying to educate? You're trying to educate people on the issue of racism and why you consider this racism. Okay, that is racism, but yes, the furry community has LGBTQ, but it also has its fair share of problems as well. From what I understand, they had an issue with drama. And most of that drama kind of suck. Let's see. Man, I gotta figure out what to do. Powerful PC handheld with the Nintendo Switch treatment, Lavaro. Man, there's a lot of animes that are coming out and I haven't been able to watch it.
Same.
Yeah. There has to be something.
Yeah, same. As a matter of fact, I got this bad log though. For example, the second season of Spy Family. I haven't watched that yet. Frieren, which is another one. I haven't checked out. I haven't checked out as well.
Yeah.
I heard it's. I heard it's actually pretty good.
I might check it out.
Yeah, it's the one with the elf, the elf character.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of things going on within that community. That the anime community right now, it's kind of like people are expecting new animes to come out, and from what I understand, Netflix is trying to put out some new animes.
Oh yeah, I speaking of, yeah, the Terminator one.
Yeah, the Terminator and the John Wick one as well. That's what I'm kind of concerned about, because a lot of people are talking about that, and that's the concerning thing that it bothers me about that whole situation with yeah. So
Honestly, I'd like to check out the John Wick anime, but it's not through Netflix.
yeah, a lot of people, you don't have to look through networks. There's other sources.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, because I know that people are talking about the Sandland anime. Like, they're trying to do the Sandland movie to stream on Disney Plus, which I'm kind of disappointed that it's on Disney Plus. And they're trying to do HoloLive announces the new Holo Stars ENB Tuber Generation Armus, which they're probably going to introduce them into the HoloLive game.
Oh yeah. I kind of read about the the whole like game.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, here's some news about Bocchi the Rock. Animeplex Plus opens lottery to opens for Bocchi the Rock. Epic phone for Gibson electronic guitars.
Fun.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Right now I'm feeling better from my sickness, but yeah,
still
it keeps
sick?
coming back.
Unless you get a cold or something.
Well, not really. It's like it's having to do with my throat, nothing much.
Oh,
Sore throat. I had that last week. That shit is.
yeah.
Absolute pain in the
So
ass.
they made an official Bocchi the Rock guitar by Gibson Guitars.
Dude.
That's probably going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing that that anime pretty much increased the sales of that brand's guitars.
Yeah. And this is the guitar that they're
Oh.
trying to sell. And I would buy it just because, and then try to learn how to play guitar. But this thing costs about $846.33. That's the
Wow.
total cost. That's the total cost of the guitar.
Yeah. I'm more or less
And it was
like,
made, and it was made with Les Paul custom body and furnish, and it's gold plated too. It's a special it actually has a special Bocchi autograph, gold plated add-ons of the guitar body. Yeah, that's not bad. That's according to what they're saying on this thing. This is the fluff of it. So they're basically trying to promote Animeplex here. So let me look at it. Animeplex Plus, but it's only for Japanese users,
oh,
which sucks because I would buy that guitar only because but the problem is it's expensive it's an expensive piece of equipment for $846. That's an expensive guitar that they're making.
yeah.
Because his gold plate has the gold trim and the Bocchi the Rock gold sign on there. So yeah, they are trying to
Yeah.
hype this up to sell this.
So that's a lot.
Yeah, that's an expensive guitar that they're making.
It's kind of like sort of breaking the bank.
Yeah, but sadly, there's only a 200 limited guitars for this thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Electro's Adam.
Yeah, so they're doing so this is only in Japan though. And that's the sad part too. It's like this is only going to be in Japan, and only a limited number of 200 guitars will be produced and sold, with fans required to enter a lottery application for the chance to purchase them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Japan was just the dang shit.
Yeah, and it's already came out today.
Yeah.
And that sucks. And it's already midnight in your area, so it's already it's too late. It's already gone. We'll never get to see this guitar, so it's gonna probably be sold on eBay, I'm assuming, from the Japanese, and they'll sell it for like, I don't know, 10K.
They gotta make bank out of it.
Yeah, because Bocchi the Rock happens to be a very popular anime in particular, so yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's like it's all because I have a congested nose, kind of affecting my throat a lot.
I understand, dude. You were trying. You weren't feeling well last time we heard about what happened.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad. Just, I would say, get some rest on that one, man.
I know.
But you came on the show, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just stopping by here and hear what's going on anyway, and talk with you guys.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. What do we have? What do we have for a story on this thing? New anime.
Well, I may talk to you in the next stream, guys. So.
Oh
yeah.
God! Don't
Just
tell
let it
me.
go.
Here's another news report. Crunchyroll partners with Idris and Sabrina Alba to produce Danite animated series. Supposedly 4 million paying members.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's see here. Idris Alba's Green Door Pictures and Sabrina's Alba Pink Tower Pictures. Idris and Sabrina will be executive producers for the project. Currently has working the title Dantai. Crunchyroll describes the series as currently in development, an Afro-futuristic science fiction series that will be set in a city where the rise of biotechnology has created an ever-widened gap between the haves and have-nots. The two rising stars from either side of the divide are pitted against each other in a story. Yeah.
What is this? Black Panther the anime?
No. This is let's just say
It's like Black Mirror.
no, not black. Like, is it pitted against each other in the story? We're unwilling to explore the inequality and kinship of the corrupt society. So it's pretty much what you would call it. What was that one book series / movie series that they did? The Hunger Games. That's pretty much what it is. It's a black version of the Hunger Games.
You mean it's the Black Mirror version of the Hunger Games, right?
The Black Mirror version of the Hunger Games.
Oh,
Holy fuck.
So they're saying that widen the gap between haves and have-nots. The two rising stars from either side are pitted against each other in a story that's ultimately explored inequality. It's like, so you're basically saying that this is gladiatorial combat situation. So I'm assuming I get paid over $200 an hour working at home. Kids at home. I never thought I'd be able to. Yeah. I swear these people like to make these like advertisement shit. Like, seriously.
yeah. For now, like, I gotta get off, guys, since I can't talk very much,
I understand. You take care, man. I appreciate you coming in.
Alright, but I'll listen to your streams as I can,
Yeah, go ahead and just get some rest, man. Just relax and chill out and drink some water.
Alright, later.
You too.
Yeah.
What else is in the news? Damachi's Battle Chronicles, host of All Comers Championship Decider match event. Oh, this is like the mobile game. So it's featuring okay, so that's what it is. Damachi Tiro event, All Comer Championships.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, for those who don't know, Danmachi is, it's that one anime about the harem. Would you pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah. A really good series I watched.
I tried the first episode and called it quits after that.
Yeah, I understand. I watched I watched the first season of it, and then I watched the second season of it, and then they brought out the OVAs of it. And I'm just like, God, I had to stop there. Yeah, because I gotta look up some news. Jesus Christ. So much news.
I can see that here.
So much news. Like right now, there's like the latest Spy Family visual for 31st episode showcases the battle ready. Might have to watch that series again. But as far as I know, this is what's going on, and a lot of people are talking about this. As far as I know, this is.
Oh yeah, the upcoming movie, which won't be out until the 28th of December.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be that's a Thursday.
So they did an interview with the Oshinoko director Daisuke Hiramaki. Hiramaki. Yeah, Daisuke Hiramaki.
The Rev also says that Daisuke. It's Daisuke. I think Daisuke.
Daisuke
Yeah.
Hiramaki, right?
Yeah.
Hiramaki. So Daisuke Hiramaki did an interview. What do you think of it?
So I'm guessing it'll be like the second half or the second season.
Yeah.
So what exactly we expected? Because
what do we expect
considering
when it caught your attention when it got to become the director? Like everyone else in the staff, the fans of the series that were before joining the project, I'm a little different as I didn't know about the story. Koribashi-san introduced me to the series. The first volume of the cover really captivated me and looked cute. Felt like a little betrayed after reading it. Little itself a pun. Oshinokyo refers to someone, but it could be means a child of the Oshi. A double meaning was really interesting to me. So it's pretty interesting, though.
I just want to know when the second half is coming out. If
I'm wondering about that too. Like he's saying, the animation adaptation allows the opportunity to create scenes, more attention. I think he's more focused on the business side of trying to talk about this stuff because it's like he's not doing they're not announcing the second season. They're probably still working on it. The series covers a difficult topic. Many Japanese readers may feel the series could be very painful, so close to real life, including myself. It should be entertaining, but we bolstered things the way they were, and it'd be enjoyable. And it was a work of fiction for entertainment purposes. Please enjoy it and watch the anime series. That's his final comment of that whole thing.
The Japanese are always saying this. Please watch the series. Onegaishimasu.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad series because literally I understood the intention of what the person was trying to do with the series. Was trying to tell people you can't be this cruel to a person because they're human beings too. Like, they have
Yeah.
to understand idols
Yeah,
are human
basically-
beings.
Yeah, and basically being a stan it's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, it just makes you look like the villain in this whole thing, because that was the whole point of it. It was like the stans were the villains. And they're trying to overcome their fears and everything that they're dealing with.
Let's see.
Let me see about the whole soul level. Like, everyone's talking about the solo leveling anime. I gotta watch that anime because
So, yeah, let me guess, another one of the generic isekais.
well, it's actually a Korean manhwa, I believe.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's how much it is doing.
What exactly is solo leveling about?
It's kind of like this. It's kind of like an MMO, but I said this guy's trying to survive.
Ah, great. Another one riding on the dick of Sword Art Online.
Kind of like isekai in a way, but it isn't.
Okay.
Oh, great. So Kotaku calls Persona homophobic. Says Persona 5 Tactics.
Fuck off.
Like, I'm just. I can understand. Here's the issue that
These guys are literally going broke. And this is what they had to stand on.
I know they're like trying to raise the flag. We support you guys. No, you don't. You're trying
Dude,
to force.
I can't wait for these cocksuckers to die. Holy shit.
I know they've been literally trying to hurt the LBGTQ community. They've been literally endangering the LBGTQ community with this lies and shit. And it's like, dude, did you not pay attention to what happened with what happened when you tried to bring them to you literally try to put somebody there at the job, and they literally didn't want that person there.
Oh, come on. They're not for protected species, dude.
No,
But
I know. I'm just pointing this out. That literally they're telling everyone, oh, the game industry needs more women. The game industry needs more minorities and women. And whenever they go to these jobs, they're practically ignored at these jobs. They're practically like literally put down at these jobs.
Man, as if Kotaku wasn't patronizing enough.
Yeah, and then they try to bully the actual they try to bully companies that if you don't do as we tell you, we're going to say all these things about you guys on the internet. We're going to tell everyone that you're this and this and that. And it's like, this is why Nintendo does not want to work with you guys.
This is why Gawker is going to shut them down.
And they're literally trying to they literally try to blackmail people and blackmail companies like this. And this is what I hate about this. I'm not going to try to be mean to these people.
No.
But
hey, dude, hold on for a second. Even we know that, no. The last thing we need to show these people is fucking mercy. Kotaku has been a plight on this fucking community.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing they need is sympathy. No, they are not.
I'm not saying.
We are not, dude. We're not giving them sympathy.
I'm not.
Not even
I'm
one.
not giving them sympathy. I'm saying these people ruin people's lives. They don't deserve any sympathy. I'm just saying the people that believe them. The people that believe them, that are so ignorant enough to believe these people, fell for their fucking bullshit for years, and it just gets to the breaking point that these people need to understand that they shouldn't be listening to Kotaku, because Kotaku is nothing but a toxic shamble of what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Kotaku not only They claim to be a gaming site, but there's nothing about gaming about that page. Let's be real.
I know.
Yeah, they got played. Yeah, I agree, JT. They got played.
Yeah, because they've been playing people into this idea. Oh, we need to be more inclusive. We need to and then they find out, and the reality of it is that not many of the game industry people are that inclusive.
They are inclusive. The problem is, it forcing people to be inclusive.
Yeah, they're forcing them to be inclusive, which kind of hurts the actual people who are in those jobs, trying to do what they can, trying to be actual workers, and then you shit on them for being actual workers that are trying to do their job, and you just tell them, "Oh, you guys are racist," and I'm just like, you have no clue about what they're doing in that job. You just assume just because of one little thing in the game that you don't like, you just assume everyone's racist. And they're the ones that try to change World of Warcraft, and look what they did to World of Warcraft.
The moment that
You know, these are the same people who went after people like PewDiePie and yeah, we can't and dude, they even went after people like Pickaby. Like, goddamn, dude.
I know they went after Pikami, which wasn't right either, over a fucking video game. They wanted everyone to follow along with them over a fucking video game. That's what I don't like about it. Like, I understand the fact that, like, I listen to the other side of the argument. Like, you feel threatened. What does a video game have? Like, I understand people didn't like what's her name,
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
Mm-hmm.
And I read her blog, and she mentioned she didn't like. She said she didn't like the trans. She didn't say she didn't like trans people. She said she didn't like trans activists. And people kind of confused that as, oh, so you don't like trans people. No, she specifically said on her blog that she does not like trans activists in particular because she saw how trans activists react to every little thing and then they try to cancel them. That was the thing that I read on the blog that kind of resonates to what the issue was, is that there are trans people out there that get very upset and then harass people online. That's the issue that I had with it. And people don't seem to understand. When I read that blog, it seems like there were some reasonable points that I agree with, and there's some reasonable points that I disagreed with. But it doesn't mean I'm going to go and cancel her instantly and try to take away whatever she has just because she's rich. Argument. The only thing I only will say this: if you really want people to treat you seriously, don't threaten them. Otherwise, you're just a part of some weirdo cult, fetish cult that everyone thinks you're crazy in. That's what they're seeing you as. And I'm not trying to be mean to you. This is what happened. And I'm not going to try to tell people, hey, don't take my advice. You don't have to. But I will say this. The whole issue that they had with the trans community, and I'm not trying to be mean to the trans community as a whole. There are certain elements of the trans community that make the whole trans community look bad. And there's some of them that
everything. Yeah, like everything, they have their own. Like everything, they have their shitheads.
Yeah, they have their own shitheads, but there are good people that are trying their best to, live everyday lives, and you guys always ruin it with this negativity on Twitter. Whenever you post some negative shit on Twitter, it just becomes a problem. You guys insert yourselves and then say you're attacking me because I'm trans. No, we're attacking you because you're being an asshole. Like most people, like, for example, like Keffels. I'm surprised Keffels has been given a lot of chances, because she should have been canceled the moment when she said that she needed money to file a lawsuit against us, against the whatchamacallit group, which was Kiwi Farms. And she used that money for drugs. That's sad. That is the sad way of telling people, oh, I need $200,000 so I can do a lawsuit against them. Then you spend it on crack and cocaine.
Wow.
Yeah, like methamphetamine. It's like, come on.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised she's like the most forgiving person in the world, because they were like, oh, we need to sympathize with her because she's been. It's like, dude, you guys got ripped off, and I'm surprised you're still following this bitch. And it's like, what the fuck? And I'm not saying it's because she's trans. It's because this shit that she's doing is far worse than expected. Why are you gonna give a crackhead money and expect a good outcome out of this whole thing?
That's legit. That's actually how I feel whenever I see a basehead on the street.
Yeah, it's like I just want to stay away from these people on the street. Like, a lot of them that are like that, like, they're out of control. Some of them they try to avoid, but when it comes down to it, like, even at work, I get those people. Like, those people struggle every fucking day. But the problem is they can't control themselves. And that's the issue that I have with Keffels, because even the constant trolling too. Even the constant trolling that she does, like, she basically tries to play the victim troll. And I kind of agree with Kudio Renji. Like, she's basically a troll. And no one catches on to what she does.
You know what I find funny about if there is something really fun about this shit, is how much fuckery did Careful even do? Like, how much,
People tried, but it just didn't seem to work out for them. And it's like, yeah, that's why a lot of people that's why some people criticized her.
Fucking. Okay, so what else do we got?
Let's see, because I know that a lot of people are talking about this, because this is what I hate about it, is like the drama that I'm just bringing up about is like, I'm surprised that they're bringing up the whole issue about the gaming awards, because they have not nominated that game for any reason. It's just industry favorites. And that game actually sold very well. Not because they hate the trans community. It's because people wanted to play it because it was a wizard game and they wanted to be a wizard. It's like, for example, it's like one person wants to be a trans woman. One person says, fuck you, I just want to be a wizard for one day. Leave me alone. That's exactly what... You want to be a woman, I just want to be a fucking wizard for one fucking day. Leave me alone. That was the whole point of that whole, like, we're not trying to hate you. It's just you guys want to be with you. You guys want to be women. Fine. We don't want to hate on you guys. I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm just gonna play a fucking video game, and you wanna get upset about it. That's fine, and try to harass people online over this shit. But literally, no trans woman was killed during the release of this video game. No one has died, and yet you complain. Yet you say you're in danger and everything, and it's like that's hard to believe. You're perfectly fine. No one's trying to kill you, and you complain about this stuff. I'm not trying to be mean. I know I'm being mean, but this is what they're saying. Like, fuck you. I want to be a wizard, and you won't let me because that's exactly the whole point of it. It's like, you guys want to be women? I want to be a wizard. Leave me alone.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. And it's all a matter of the try, because here's the thing. You remember that one comedian who got bullied to suicide?
Yeah.
Daphne, what was her name? Yeah, that she opened up for Dave Chappelle a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh, they bullied her to suicide because she was associated with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. And she tried to defend Dave Chappelle on Twitter. It just got to that breaking point. Those people really went off on her.
Dorman. Yeah, Daphne Dorman. That's the. Oh, go ahead.
And it's like, I felt bad for her too, because she just wanted to be noticed. And like, even when he mentioned her, he kind of was. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make fun of them." In response to what happened, because they went after him over this whole issue. And it leads to tribalism in some of the community. I'm not saying all of you are doing this, but some of you do. And it's like they're literally trying to threaten the video game awards over this too. Like I understand that Joff doesn't want anything to do with the drama on this one. So he basically picked the games that he felt comfortable and safe with. Because I'm surprised that game should have been nominated for best games.
Yeah, that game sold pretty well.
Yeah, and it was actually a pretty fun game, and I felt bad. Like, people just wanted to be a fucking wizard, and you guys want to be women. You wanted to be a man. You want to be a woman. Fuck you. I just want to be a wizard. So leave us alone. Like, come on. Like,
Jesus, delete us.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. I identify as a wizard. I don't sexually. I sexually, like people would say, I sexually identify as a wizard. As you can see, I have a wand that's long and extended, and it very much casts the spells and everything. So I'm gonna play a wizard.
I'm gonna give you a erectile dysfunction by just shouting testicles. How should I say this? Testicle twistitis.
Yeah, like they literally will do that. Like, I don't know why anyone would be upset with people wanting to transform into wizards for one day. It's not like they're gonna die. No one in the wizard community is going to kill you guys. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You're still alive. No one's going to hurt you. We I promise. As a wizard.
What? Testiculus twistibus.
Yes. You'll be safe under the guise of the wizards of Hogwarts. Yes.
Well, yeah, the wizards of Hogwarts and the wizards of Winnie Hot Juniors.
Yes. Yes, because unfortunately, people think the wizards are going to kill them. Like, burn the. Like they think that people
Well,
playing
they-
Harry Potter
they-
are going to kill them, and it's like
Motherfucker, people think that these motherfuckers are gonna think that they're gonna pull a witch hunt on them.
yeah, they think that everyone was going out to get them when really they just wanted to play a video game, and
Take your
that's
meds.
and it's
Take
like
your meds. Damn it, take your meds.
I know, and it's like people don't realize this. It's like, come on, guys, you know you can. We're basically talking about the video, like the whole issue with.
Please, like they say, please do better.
Yeah,
Please do better.
yeah, no, please do better. Do what you need to do. Don't worry about this stuff because no one's gonna hurt you. No one's gonna kill you. And I hope everyone feels safe about it because you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. So stop insinuating that you're gonna get yourself killed because that just makes you look paranoid. And I feel bad because a lot of these people are just they need help. They definitely need help, and they definitely need to be told, "Hey, everything's fine, guys. You're not gonna get killed. There's no spider in the room that's gonna hurt you."
I mean, gender dystopia is one hell of a thing, though.
Yeah, and I think they need to stop taking meth too. Yeah, I need to tell. Well, yeah, because they need to stop taking the meth because that's just gonna kill. That's just gonna hurt them a lot. Like I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess I probably should have... My pronouns are Wiz and Zerd.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Yes.
Oh, you're a motherfucker. Holy
yes.
shit.
Yeah, I can imagine that in D&D. My pronouns are Wiz and Zerd. I identify as a wizard. Because... Yeah, because there was also another thing that I was like looking up on Twitter that happened, and this was basically about a game, which I'm surprised there's like a big argument going on in tabletop about this, and and it is kind of funny. Like this kind of led to like arguments on over a game called. This is a game called by Noah Patterson called and I'll show you what it looks like. Does that look AI to you? Warriors of the Walnut Woods by Noah Patterson. Family and fantasy. And it's by Micro Mini Games. Simple solo fantasy RPG. So it's like 1+ players. So
Yeah. Let's see if the... okay. You wanna know? Okay. If their hands are deformed... Definitely AI.
So yeah, that's what the person pointed out in the whole thing is that the hands are deformed, they're AI.
Yeah, if there's extra fingers, that's AI.
Yeah, let's see here.
I mean, the thing is, I have worked on. I have actually messed around with with Bing AI, and I got some very awesome results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the art is nice, but information about it being AI art is left very tiny. I doubt. I think it will play with my. I doubt I won't play with myself will pick a different game because this is like a kid's game according to them. Like so initially impressions for the system being designed for kids in mind is erased by the very weird statement from the author, and then we have the last page. I will just post on the picture. It was very it would be very fine to meet the designer page. It would be noticing, including last entry, come and join me in stopping bigotry and gatekeepers at our game tables. I will be expecting a family-friendly TRPG that is designed for kids, yet with all those weird statements, the game don't feel like it's for kids. It's one side. It's at one side we have a nice and easy system to play for kids. On the other side, we have an author manifesto, and I don't feel like this was for kids. Because according to the manifesto, this is what the person said. Meet the game designer, a transgender autistic game designer. My name is Noah Patterson. I'm a passionate indie tabletop game designer. My mission is to create a gaming environment that is diverse and inclusive and safe for players who identify as trans, non-binary, queer, neurodivergent, or anyone who feels like they're an outsider. No matter what you are in the real world, you're welcomed on my game table. This is why I found the Micro RPG, an indie publishing company that strives to uphold the values of every game we produce. With over 200 gaming products already published, I continue to create a new game world, stories and characters each month for players to enjoy. As a transgender woman with autism, my experience and identity shape my writing and design, which I hope can empower and inspire readers and gamers to find hope and joy in life. In fact, tabletop games and fantasy world have saved my life in the past, which is why I'm so passionate about sharing my story with others. As an active member of my local gaming community, I aspire to provide a safe and welcoming place for other transgenders and autistic individuals and gaming table at the Midwest region.
Hold on. There's something like this sounds more like a stereotype, but dude, is it me or is there a massive correlation between people with autism and being transgender?
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
Yeah, I know that because I've seen how people claim that in their bio. Come and join me in stopping bigotry and gatekeeping in our game tables.
Dude, I'm on the spectrum myself, and let me tell you something.
Yeah.
We are not all like this.
I know. A lot of people just want to be left alone and just do their own thing in life. But I can understand. This person wants to be like, come and join me by stopping bigotry and gatekeeping at our game tables. That's the last entry that he said. Like, come and join my battles so that we can fight bigotry together and destroy the racism that's within our gaming tables. Beware of them before they kill all of us transgender, autistic game designers, because we're going to die if they don't. That's some schizo stuff.
Dude, the thing is, man, at this point, you know what? At this point, I don't believe what we all believe. At this point,
I'd rather they believe it. If they're gonna do this stuff, it's like, come and join me and stop my bigotry and gatekeep at our game tables before it's too late. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Save us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Oh God!
Like, I know that can happen. Like, I think this is like a recruitment against. I can understand, like, people get very upset and very overprotective of their hobby because they don't want to get, bullied.
Mm-hmm.
in their hobby because of what they are. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and I can understand this person is autistic, and it gets to the point where they're worried that things will go bad for them, and rightfully so. They can be right about certain things. In the
Dude,
hobby.
we already go through enough, especially with these neurotypicals. Or neurotypical is basically a term that we use for normies.
Yeah,
But it sounds so left wing at times. It's ridiculous.
yeah, it's I understand, like, this is kind of the thing that they're trying to do. This is a normalized person that believes that the hobby's being endangered by the white nationalists, therefore we need to protect them from the white nationalists.
It's not that deep.
I know it's not that deep, but they believe it's there. Like Alex Jones there.
Come on, man. Comparing Alex Jones to a meth head is an insult.
I'm sorry.
Alex was right.
Alex was right about that, but remember the whole whatchamacallit shooting, the school shooting that happened a while back?
Yeah.
He believed that they didn't have that the kids didn't exist.
Oh, Sandy Hook. But man, that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and he lost a lot of money off of that one. Like, he has to pay that back. Like, he has to pay a lot of money back for that Sandy Hook thing because the families that were involved in that whole situation were getting harassed and called on every day about the children. Because he believed that they didn't exist.
Well, basically, in the case of Sandy Hook, we believe that it was a plan by the feds.
Yeah. He believed that the feds were planting this thing so they can get to remove a lot of red tape.
Not only that, but they also think that the feds are pretty much giving them like AR-15s and shit so they can do school shootings.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy, yeah, but it's a valid one.
It's a valid one that he believes that they're causing this, that the FBI had caused harm against.
Historically speaking, we're talking about the same people who gave us MK Ultra and MK Naomi.
Yeah, and cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they gave us cocaine in the United States. That was kind of what they were trying to do, trying to lessen the population of the black community.
Oh wait, that was crack, dude.
Yeah, it was crack. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you heard about what happened within the whatchamacallit community, the VA for
Voice acting community for
Valentino from Hell's Above.
No. Oh, you mean no.
Well,
What happened?
So apparently Valentine, the character that he voiced by Undermining Valentino, is a rapist. Why can no one associate the bald-headed bitch be normal? So Valentino, who happens to be in Hell's Above Hotel, I believe that was the cartoon, or Hell's Above.
Oh no, Has Been Hotel.
The Has Been Hotel.
I watched the pilot, but I don't watch the show.
Yeah, so they basically went up. Val is literally a demon in hell. But did you not realize he's a rapist? Like, his origin was he's a rapist that's how he got to hell. And it's like they're bringing this up. Like, listen, Mammon Lover, I understand liking a character that's a piece of shit, but Val isn't my thing because I find rape hard to be likable. If the character does it, but understand his appeal to the to other aspects, but just brush under the rug, Val is a canon rapist, is gross. I respect Valentino's fans if they just stopped at trying to do mental gymnastics around who Val is, just and what he has done is just nasty and disrespectful to sexual survivors and rape victims. So to dismiss of something so serious because it's not real. I'm not trying to be mean to you. It's not real. It's not a real. This character is not real. You don't have to support Hell's Above over this whole issue. You could easily tell people, look, I understand this is upsetting to you, but you have to understand if they're not going to listen to you about this whole issue, then don't bother with it. I understand if you're a fan of the show and you're concerned about the fact that this character is a rapist, as you say, then don't bother watching the show.
Yeah.
Because I understand you don't like this show because they're displaying this character who happens to be not real. Don't take it, like I would tell people, don't take it very personally or seriously, but unfortunately some people do. And the only way to take it not seriously is by not watching the show. If you feel that this show is displaying this type of disrespect to sexual survivors and rapists, as you claim, then I suggest don't watch the show. It's not...
I do remember that show has gotten into some real shit more than once because of the creator herself.
Yeah. And I don't hate the creator. I understand that the creator is trying to make a show. Like, I can respect the fact that this person put a lot of work onto this show to make money, even though it's like YouTube stuff, and she went independent because of the fact that she worked at a cartoon studio, and I believe it was Warner Brothers that she worked at.
Yeah, BC Pop. A lot of people were saying that she's pretty fucking toxic. You know, their words, not mine. I hate using that term now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So, to my understanding of it is that she worked at Warner Brothers for a while, but sadly, I heard that people were let go at Warner Brothers. I don't hold it against them. I understand right now the cartoon industry is starting to shamble a little bit because right now we're losing a lot of great chances of making cartoons these days. And right now Cartoon Network is slowly fading out of existence from its network like it used to be. And it's slowly going into the whole reality stuff, and I have a feeling that they're going to change it into from a...
They already did it once. Why did they have to do it again?
Well, because I watched Cartoon Network the other day. I was like... I noticed that there was like a new network channel that they did, and they were featuring like kids' game shows.
Wait, you did just like Nickelodeon more than anything else.
Yeah, it was like more than Nickelodeon, and it was like using the Cartoon Network logo. And I was like working at my hotel, like watching this, and I'm just like, oh my god, Nintendo's literally going that way. Yeah, Twitter user when they are reminded that demons are pure evil. And keep in mind like they're all demons. They're just fictional demon characters from a cartoon show.
Yeah, but these are the same people who think that serial killers did nothing wrong and they can change them.
I know. That's probably like Ted Bundy. Like, you know, he's kind of cute.
I can change him.
I can change him. Literally. I know way.
Yeah, you're defending a gay serial killer.
Yes, a serial killer that killed women.
Oh wait, Ted Bundy killed men, and then and
that was actually what's his name?
Jeffrey Dahmer. Sorry, it was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer was the one that killed. And
He
I
killed.
heard, and I heard,
He killed and ate him.
yeah. But here's the thing: I found out about him. He went on a phone line. Back in the '90s, they used to have like these phone line things, and he used to call people up on it.
I used them for so.
Yo, you used them before?
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, back when people used to pay quarter phones.
Yeah, quarter phones. They used to have like the phone. Like there's this like they had like the party line, which anyone can come in and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and what happened was Jeffrey Dahmer used that line to convince young men to show up at his house and everything. And it was kind of funny too. Like Jeffrey Dahmer actually did that shit. And like I remember the guy told me about it. Like he was lucky he met Jeffrey Dahmer on the phone party line. He told me about that stuff, and it was like, wow, that's interesting.
Jeffrey Dahmer used to be the guy used to work on a if I recall, a candy shop back in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to work in a candy factory.
Yep, and he made some money off of it. He saved his money. He knows how to do that shit.
The crazy thing about
I don't know how he could pay his phone bill off of that shit. That's crazy. With that type of salary, that's back in the 90s.
I mean, these were a lot. Well, these were decently cheaper back in those days.
Yeah, it was. But I remember phone bills were expensive.
Oh yeah.
But as far as I know, this is kind of what's going on. Like people are like literally getting upset about this, and I get it. Like you should really consider this. And I want to tell people this issue. I want people to understand that you shouldn't be watching this show.
Yeah, if you actually feel offended, yeah, maybe not watch this and maybe move the fuck on. I don't know what else to tell them. Okay. I swear the Western cartoon industry is wild, especially when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah, yeah, and it's kind of funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, did you hear about a book called The Haunted Vagina?
I heard of my Jenna the Tata, but outside that, no.
The Haunted Tata?
Vagina dentata.
Yeah.
Basically a pussy with teeth.
Yeah, The Haunted Vagina. This is kind of a funny. This is the funny thing about it is like someone posted this on another board, another Discord that I go to. I'm not going to display any of this stuff because I don't want to say anything mean to them. It's like, this is kind of hilarious. This book is basically about, it's difficult to love a woman whose vagina is the gateway to a world of the dead. Steve is madly in love with his eccentric girlfriend, Stacy. Unfortunately, their sex life has been suffering as of late because Steve is worried about the odd noises that have been coming from Stacy's public region. She says that her vagina is haunted. She doesn't think it's a big deal. Steve, on the other hand, completely disagrees. When a living corpse climbs out of her during the awkward night of sex, Stacy learns that her vagina is actually the doorway to another world, and she persuades Steve to climb inside of her to explore the strange place. But once inside, Steve finds it difficult to return, especially once he meets an oddly attractive woman named Fig, who lives within the lonely haunted world between Stacy's legs.
You know what? You know what? At this point, this is a lot better than anything Stephen Hawking. Stephen. What's his name? This is better than anything that Stephen King would actually make.
I know. Stephen King would probably write about the vampire.
I love the fact that the vagina is basically a portal to another dimension.
Yeah.
This is some I wouldn't say this is fuck. This is some Lloyd Kaufman shit.
Yeah, this is some Lloyd Kaufman shit that someone had to write. This is like a shitpost book. Like someone decided to write that book as a joke. Like it's better than the vampire bust that banged me. That's the one other book that came out too. By Chuck Tingle.
Chuck Tingle.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with that name.
Yeah, Chuck Tingle. Like people were talking about, like, okay, here's the book, the trans wizard Harriet Poober, and the bad boy Platosaurus. That's
really
one of the books. Yeah, books like Bury Your Gaze, Straight. He wrote books like Straight, Chuck Tingle's Dinosaurs, The Buttception. He wrote books like Pounded by the President Bigfoot.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, let me guess. Was he the guy who came out with the term Bigfoot? It says that he ate my ass.
Yeah. I think
No
that's
way.
what he did. Okay, here's taken by the Gay Unicorn Biker.
Man, this is some.
Okay, scary stories to tingle your lesbian butt. Chuck's Bigfoot Tinglers, Volume 1. Dr. Tingler's Complete Guide to the Void. The Tingleverse, The Void. Okay, so Dungeons and Dragons and Buckaroos. Chuck Tingle. Oh god, he's trying to get into the Dungeons and Dragons thing. Escape from the Billings Mall. Select your... Like he basically made like a D&D adventure from the 2-time Hugo Award winner Chuck Tingle.
His name is Chuck Tingle. That alone is an S tier name.
Yeah, Chuck Tingle. Yeah, you would be surprised what he wrote. Like this stuff's just kind of like ridiculously stupid, but it's funny as hell. The lesbian food that gets me off. Legally pounded, Chuck Tingle. Not pounding anything. Pounded by Politics, Volume 3.
John Waters will be proud.
Yeah, Trans Buckaroo Tales. The
Dude.
Planes, Trains, and Automobuts.
Fuck yeah, this boy, somebody needs our fucking parodies.
Yeah, like Chuck's Living Object Tinglers. Lady Buck, Lady Buck. Let's see what else. Chuck's living objects. Like he's basically just like he did the whole like bus that pound like the vampire bus that pounded me. Like
Fucking
all the
hell.
books that he wrote, like they're all short story books, but they're just funny. Like it's so funny. Okay, straight. A cosmic appears in the Earth annual path a consequence of disasters. For 9 year, vast majority of humans undergo a frightening mental change, transforming into hateful, raging-fueled zombies who will stop at nothing to state their desire for brutality. So let me see what this whole like Chuck Tingle makes some weird ass books. Like he just can't stop writing them. Like satirical gay books that just are like a few years after the first tragic event, 4 friends from across the queer spectrum look for safety and solitude, hunking down a remote desert cabin for what is now known as this saturation day. The vaccine available for straight people and the curve of the violent episodes predicted the worst over. They aren't so sure. As night falls, it becomes clear that survival isn't guaranteed for saturation day. That's pretty much, yeah. Or saturation day. That's pretty much what it was. Like, there's so many books out there that are good, and they don't get a lot of attention. Like, I'll show you, because this is kind of hilarious. Let me go ahead and show everyone Chuck Tingle. This is the Chuck Tingle books that he actually makes. Chuck Tingle's Bigfoot Tinglers. And this is like a lot of the stuff that he writes. A Wordle will pound my butt as a slightly frustrated but ultimately rewarding meditative daily routine.
Okay. Has been Hotel's biggest hater.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what's going on.
Just Bigfoot Tinglers. Okay. So, dude's got on Amazon too.
Yep. Chuck Tingle's Bury Your Gaze.
Okay, Damascus
Let me show you.
Harrier.
Jaded Scribbner, who has been working in Hollywood for years, has just been... Yeah, like, I think Chuck Tingle should have been, like, a comedy writer.
Yeah, this is legit. Okay.
This is
Chuck
like-
Tingle is a pseudonymous author, primarily gay erotica.
Yeah.
The story is Bury Your Gaze. Okay, is there one by any chance, or whatever? Is there anything that relates to cockbore?
I think that's what he probably did.
Oh my god, dude, have you seen how this guy dresses? Dude's got a pink bag on his head.
Yeah, and of course, this is what Neil Gaiman said. When Chuck Tingle calls you out, you've been called out. Jeff Goldblum, well, Doctor, it's obviously I have a very magical connection. I love you all, your ideas and but it would say...
Dude, oh my god, Chuck Tingle's adult coloring and activity book for true buckaroos.
Yeah. this guy literally does that. Like the trans wizard Harriet Probor. And the Theater of Love.
The lesbian classes got me off 7. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Tingleverse.
Truly,
The official-
some,
Oh
these
yeah.
these are truly the books of all time.
Yeah, so Chuck Tingle made a role-playing game. Tingleverse official role-playing game.
Okay.
So
Okay,
this is
let
what
me-
Zoe Quinn was doing. This whole time, Zoe Quinn made this game.
Oh my god.
Yes. Zoe Quinn made a
The
vote.
photoshopping, holy hell.
I know.
Absolutely no thoughts upon it in my fun with this cat.
Yeah.
With this kind T-Rex because I'm aromatic and asexual. And that's wonderful valid way to put that love is real. Okay. Is there any dude, is there any reviews about this shit? About this?
Yes. Let's look at them. As long as you don't expect anything out of the book, it isn't. You'll love it. It's delightful read, filled with text both ludicrous and factually delivered. If it fills your... Okay, so this person says, with this book, your characters can too be pounded in the butt by the book. It's all as essential, really, almost spiritual. You can play as all ages as you want, though. No, I don't think so.
I never wanted to RP a sentient remote control before. As long as you don't expect anything out of this book, that is, you will love it. It's a rough read, filled with text that is both so ludicrous and factually delivered that it hits you with a murder cognitive dissonance fitting to the Tingleverse.
Yeah. So yeah, this is like an RPG that exists, and I'm just like, I feel bad. I really do feel bad.
I'm checking out the ones for Ken Damascus. The greatest book of all time. John Tingle managed to once again to prove love is real. The story is chilling and intriguing, and the real turn lies in the pages that are way too relatable. You're like, come on, come on! I want funny. I want the funny ones.
yeah. God, this is so cheesy.
Man.
I know, this is like so cheesy. Like, I can't believe they did this.
The hype is not right.
Yep.
Nah, that's not it. Man. Masterpiece. Come on. What the hell are the funny reviews, if there's any?
I know, they really like to do that. Training AI to play Pokemon with reinforced learning.
Oh wait, Amazon doesn't do funny reviews, don't they?
Yeah, they don't usually do that.
My first visit to the Tingleverse. The best Wizard book series. Nah, a literary metamorphosis.
I know, they say he's a genius.
Always real trans rights. Somehow plagiarizes less than a mean wizard book lady. Always real trans rights. Boring.
I know, they did this whole trans rights.
Mod.
Yeah, let's see. Why I left Blizzard. Let's
Great
look at this.
juice and great juice and Toothface. Oh, what is this? Grapefruit juice and Toothpaste. My biggest regret: the time I spent reading this book is something I'll never be able to reclaim. Harriet is a trans wizard with Ryan's luck. Having written a hit spell 3 years past, she finds herself unable to recreate the magic she once made. At the urging of her agent, Harriet decides to spend some time on an isolated island on the coast of England to get her creative juices flowing. Once there, she runs to her noisy neighbor, Snape from the hit band 7-Inch Nails, who also happens to be a Parasauropolis, and his harem are two bitchy yet sentient motorcycles who want nothing more than to drape their chrome bits around him. A semblance of a showdown ensues between Harriet and one of the motorcycles, who is also an obsessed groupie of Snape's. This is also about stuff that happens. Weird says blah blah. At the end. Honestly, I'm not sure what to say about this book. Today I'm a minority, but this is a parody. The name was a tedious, unsuccessful one. It struck me was a well amalgamation of fan fiction, mixing the world of Harry Potter with some random chunks of 9-inch nail metals. Why? I keep getting flashes of grapefruit juice and toothpaste, or popcorn and gum. This particular mashup pop culture just doesn't work. Author Chuck Tingle is supposedly not to be an expert in writing erotica. Really? I had no issue with the transported story, but when our hero is a dinosaur, I kind of lost interest. I mean, I'm not sexually aroused by green, scaly, prehistoric beasts, no matter how suave they look in a suit or how well they kiss, and sexual sentient motorcycles. Carbon muffins don't do much for me either, blonde or brunette. The other odd bit is that Snape likes to feel himself as he knows he's a trope in a Florence novel. He points out that he is a bad boy for revealing himself, but reminds Harriet that they are really just existing in a fiction that the author created. I get the Tango is making fun of romance tropes, but these benches are just stuck in the prose of seemingly hit and miss spots. It feels. Yeah, never mind. The storyline is incredibly basic. It can be summed up in a few words. It is also born remarkably so. There is such a thing as trying too hard. 1 star. Okay, Diana. It looks like you had taste.
She didn't like it. Because it was a trope.
Honestly, I bought a better love story than Twilight. Was absolutely pounded, and I loved it.
Yeah, I'll probably read it up. I'll probably buy a book and read it.
Holy hell.
Because those books are just weird and entertaining because it's just like, oh my god, this is... Dinosaur pounds me. I don't like it.
You know, it's a damn shame that Morton Lindbergh isn't around anymore, otherwise we could have gotten an awesome sequel to Gay Niggers from Outer Space.
I would agree with that. Yeah, but sadly he didn't get the chance to survive.
No, he only made 1 movie and that was it. He fucked off. He, 1 movie! And it is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, sadly, 4chan thought it was a good movie, but he never got the chance to make another one.
Oh no, he did not. It's not that he didn't. He didn't want to make another movie. This was his magnum. That movie was his magnum opus.
Well, anyways, I gotta get out of here because it's getting late. Because I'm gonna get off, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Leave your likes and dislikes down below and give me some feedback if you don't like what I have to say or you have issues with this content. Be sure to send the message down below.
Oh,
not to my house, but or calling me, but send a message.
Oh, let me guess. Oh, you mean stop writing your hate mail?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and go. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with this video and see what you guys think of it. Let's see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's go with that.
Haters, masturbators, bitches all
Oh, we're going straight for the funk. Hell yeah.